All right, we are live. Here we go. Do 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 do. All right, here we go, guys. What is going on, everybody? Welcome into the I don't know what you want to call it, Retro Renegade podcast, top tier podcast. Basically, we're just hanging out, and we're gonna do a tier list. We're gonna talk about games, in particular PlayStation, and just kind of hang out. So, welcome in. Thank you guys for being here. And yeah, let me get a little bit of music rolling. Got to be careful using Spotify on fucking YouTube though. I know. Well, I think I kind of just want to play like video game music, but it's hit or miss which ones get dinged for copyright and which ones don't. A lot of times they don't, but I don't know. Um, go with the. Cool. What's up, Matt? What's up, guys?
Good afternoon.
Yo.
All right, let me turn some people up.
Don't you dare.
There we go.
Okay. Well, guys, we are we're going to do the PlayStation 2 today. Thought that would be a good one to do. It's obviously the world's greatest selling console of all time. In my opinion, it's probably the greatest PlayStation console of all time. I know people might disagree. I know a lot of people like the 4 and they like the 5, but I think for me personally, I think the PlayStation 2 has one of the greatest libraries across the board ever made in gaming. I don't know. How do you guys feel about the PlayStation 2?
I think it changed video games. Like Nintendo propelled it forward, and then the PS2 just elevated things even further.
I agree. I think you're absolutely right, 100%, dude.
I'm a big fan of the PS2. It was my first console, like real console. I think it was a lot of people's first consoles, though, right? Because a lot of parents like to buy them because they were DVD machines.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, I don't know. I remember like that just being like one of its biggest selling points when it came out was, hey, mom and dad, you can watch movies on it
player.
too. Yeah, it's a movie player and it's cheaper than all the other ones on the market.
Oh yeah, exactly.
I think the PS2 kind of struck all the right chords. It elevated the controller, it elevated the graphics, it elevated with the library of games that they had. It was just this amazing machine that just, like I said, checked all the boxes in all the right ways.
Yeah.
I still have mine.
Oh yeah, 100%, dude. I and also another thing too, and I know some of us doing this will probably agree, but I personally think that the PlayStation 2 is like one of the best consoles for RPGs and horror games. I think that it just had a huge list of choices that are just some of the biggest franchises, and maybe not so big, but just really solid RPGs all the way around. I mean, other than just your typical Final Fantasies and stuff like that, there's just a laundry list of amazing PlayStation 2 RPGs and horror that are just freaking awesome, honestly. But yeah, for me, I can't really think of another PlayStation console that had a library like this. I mean, the PS1 was great, don't get me wrong, but I think it was that right jump in like graphics, you know, because like let's be real, the PlayStation 1 didn't age that well.
No.
Like at all. You go back and play a PS1 game and you're like, fuck, dude, like I really think that like the 3D polygon sprites of the PS1 era with those like pre-rendered backgrounds, like kind of looks like shit. Like going back and playing them now. But you know, I mean, let's be real though, the PlayStation has never had a bad selling console ever. You know, so they've kind of dominated the console space always.
Console, yes. Handheld,
Not
not so
handheld.
much.
Yeah, no. Handheld, not so much. Yeah, which is crazy.
Nintendo reigns supreme.
Yeah, I mean, Nintendo's been dominating the handheld space forever. There's never been a handheld console that's even come close to like competing as far as sales go. You know, like even when like the original Game Boy came out, you know, the Game Gear, Sega Nomad, the Atari Lynx, like none of them could compete, right? And it's crazy because like things like the Sega Game Gear had like way better features than the Game Boy. It just
100%.
backlit.
With 6 batteries.
Yeah, 6 batteries, which is crazy to think that that's like a make it or break it thing, right? Back then, because it's like, okay, who gives a shit? You got to buy more batteries, whatever. But
I mean, and it would burn you after a couple of hours. Yeah.
yeah, it's just, dude, the backlit screen was so ahead of its time back then. Because I mean, Nintendo didn't give us a backlit screen till the Game Boy SP in the early 2000s. So but they still dominated. But I think the PSP was a really awesome little system. I just hated the fucking, was it UMD discs? Terrible
idea.
Yeah, those sucked. I never had a Vita, but you know, they went cartridge. Their cartridges look similar to like Switch cartridges. But I mean, the Vita was doing things that were ahead of its time for handheld.
It had cellular network on it out the door. Yeah. I mean, that's insane.
I love the Vita.
Dude, and it had an OLED screen. I mean, the Switch thought it was doing something special, and it's like, bro, no, the Vita did that back in like 2012.
Well, if they hadn't, I think their big misstep on it was the proprietary save cartridges that you had to buy that were so just ungodly expensive. If they had done a more standard SD card, I honestly believe that thing would have just absolutely dominated.
Yeah. It's ridiculously expensive now to collect games for that console. It's just, yeah, but I've never been into handheld, guys. I'm just being honest. It's just not my thing. It never really has been. I haven't played handheld games like since probably the Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance.
There are some really good RPGs on the 3DS.
Oh yeah.
How's your Switch?
My Switch?
Yeah, you know that handheld console you have?
No, you mean my home console?
I mean, if you use it that way, yeah.
Yeah, it never leaves the dock. I've my launch Switch, I've used it in handheld mode maybe, I don't know, 5 times in the last 6-7 years. Like, and 2 of those times was when I was having kids and I was at the hospital and they were being born. So yeah, this thing is not a handheld to me. I don't use it in handheld mode ever.
Well, the launch day one wasn't great for handheld anyway because the battery didn't stay very long and it's heavy. Yeah. Like, I don't think my OLED is as heavy as yours.
Yeah, I've never really liked playing on a smaller screen. I'd rather play on a TV. But no, I mean, it's cool that it's a hybrid where, it appeals to both audiences. I mean, and it makes sense, right? Because Nintendo dominated the handheld market for forever to consolidate into just one hybrid console instead of having 2 separate lines of consoles, especially, I feel like the Switch being a handheld console as well is what definitely helped Nintendo recover after what happened with the Wii U. Right, and it just being a massive failure. because I mean, the Wii U had some really great games, which is why most of the good games on the Wii U got ported over to Switch anyway. So I don't know, but anyway, as far as PlayStation, what was like your guys' first PlayStation console, and what were some games that just are some of your favorites that you'd still go back to play today, or that you would like to go back and play?
My first PlayStation console would have been the PlayStation 1 anyway.
Yeah.
And, like, do you need a list?
Well, it
Like,
was a
all
great
those
RPG
PlayStation
machine.
RPGs, right? Well, that's, you know, what I do, so. I didn't play... I mean, there were lots of other games that I played, but it was the RPGs that really stuck it. And it's the same with the PS2. There were a lot of great games, but it was RPGs mainly for me.
Right.
On either console, and there's so many great franchises that were on both.
Jonathan, Ashley, Rojo Zig, and Ophidian Mind, welcome in. How's everybody doing? Yeah, I agree with you, Ophidian, for sure. You know, I don't think that they really started to master 3D graphics until the 6th generation. You know, but hey, we had to start somewhere, right? And me personally, I think the N64 looks better than the PlayStation 1. I think those polygon graphics and really blurry they're just having the polygon characters sitting on pre-rendered backgrounds makes it like blend so much, and it looks so blurry to me, and I just not the biggest fan. But yeah, I mean, we had to start somewhere.
Still look great to me. Final Fantasy VII still looks great to me because, well, you got to remember, it's also a thing. I grew up, my first console was a fucking Atari 2600. So
oh yeah,
dude, I'm used to triangles shooting meatballs.
Yeah.
So,
well, dude, okay, for the very first time, like, I had picked up an Atari 2600 from the flea market, like, a month or two ago, and I had never actually played one. Like, I've played Atari... I've played Atari games before, but, like, in collections and, like, the remastered, nicer-looking ones. Dude, I go to hook up this Atari, and I'm like, well... how you have to fucking screw it into the coaxial in the back of your TV and put it on channel 3 or 4, and I do that, and I start playing it, and I put in like Space Invaders and shit, and I'm looking at this on my TV, and I'm like, wow, this fucking sucks. Like, this is why I never bought a 2600. I'm sorry for those that grew up with it, that's cool, but for me, I do not like the Atari systems of the late 70s, early 80s, it's like, at all.
What we had.
Well, yeah.
Like, right? But, like, that's why we can appreciate the changes over the course of generations, because we've watched what we had to where we are now is just completely different.
Yeah.
I just have to throw in Final Fantasy IX on the original PS1. That game still holds up. It still looks amazing. Like, I know they remastered it, and I've looked at the remaster, and I'm like, why'd you bother? It doesn't look that different. I'm sorry.
Well, now it's
the original was that good.
Yeah, it's getting a full remake now, right? 9?
Yep.
Yeah. And I'm looking forward to it.
What about you, Matt? What are some of your favorite PlayStation games, and like, what was your first console and memories with the company?
Oh, my first console was definitely the PS1. It was soon after I'd finally become an adult and moved out. That was the first console I bought. The second being the N64. I picked up Final Fantasy VII when it first came out, and it blew my mind.
Yeah.
So much that when Final Fantasy VIII came out, I bought it the day it came out. Mm-hmm. And I went and played it over the weekend, and I immediately returned it. Yes, 8 is divisive, and I am firmly on the screw that game side. Having to go and collect magic forever, and then realizing that I had to go collect even more magic, I was just done with it. But then I returned it, and I traded it in for Parasite Eve, which is another one of my favorite games on there.
Good choice.
I was thinking to look through the PS2 games, and I'm like, the beautiful thing about the PS2 is it lasted forever. It withstood multiple swings at the throne. It's kind of to the point where it's like, well, if I played them, there are so many games that were on there that's hard to remember what, separate them in any sort of eras. I would say the games that most stuck with me would probably be the Shadow Hearts trilogy.
Ooh, okay. Those are pricey. Yeah. Those are fucking pricey, dude.
There's a reason why they're that good.
Well, I have Covenant, right? So that's like the second one, right? That's the middle one. Yes. And then you have 1 and 3, but I don't have those. Those are like $80 to $100 games a piece, you know, and they're just pricey.
But they're totally worth playing. Just the fact that they made a hard left out of, you know, back in that time they were going, you know, everyone was either fantasy or sci-fi, and there was nothing in the middle. And the fact that they placed a game in the middle of the 1800s, I think it was, or early 1900s, something like that, somewhere in the middle of freaking Europe for each of them.
Right.
It was the gothic feel, especially of the first two. The third one made a hard left into, hey, you know, go find me, you know, go find me gay porn so that we can make clothes for your little doll character. Little weird, very very Japanese at that point. But there was just so much. There was so much flavor that went in that game, and that was one of the things that was great about PS2 games just in general, is that it lasted so long, and it was the ubiquitous. You know, if it came out on console, it was coming out on the PS2, and sometimes the original Xbox or PS2, and some you know maybe the GameCube. Although the GameCube is really the bastard child of that, and you know there was never a dearth of games because it lasted over a decade at this point.
Yeah. So the last release for the PlayStation 2 was in 2013. 13 years after the console came out. Now, granted, it was a sports game.
That's crazy.
But
doesn't matter.
But still, 13 years they were still releasing games for the PlayStation 2. It's insane. It really is.
I feel like a better measure of the longevity of the console is, when did GameStop stop supporting them?
Yeah, that's fair. Although there is a new Game Boy game coming out, like original Game Boy game coming out this year, or came out this year.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, is it licensed?
Yeah.
What?
Cartridge and everything too, I think.
Okay, the license part is new. People have been putting out homebrews, and
I think it might be licensed. I can't remember.
Yeah, if it's licensed, I would be thoroughly shocked. If it was licensed, I'd be shocked. Unlicensed, I've been watching. People are still releasing Super Nintendo games.
Oh yeah. People are making homebrews of, you know, all, like, I've seen people make homebrews of Dreamcast games and Super Nintendo, N64. I mean, they've pretty much any old school console to an extent. Like John Riggs, I bought one of his homebrews at the last convention I saw him at, because he makes his own games, and it's an NES homebrew, and it's also on, I believe, the Dreamcast as well. So I mean, I think the homebrew community is awesome, man. I like the different, you know, they'll take old Zelda games or Mario games and like make ROM hacks for them and put them on like original cartridges and shit for you to play, which is pretty cool. So what about you, Angel? What's some of your favorite, and what's like your thoughts on Sony and just the PlayStation in general and your first console?
So again, like the first two, PS1 was my first console for PlayStation. My older brother, I remember this very specifically. We ran up to a Shopko. This will tell you how long ago this was. We ran to the Shopko, and we were looking and looking and looking, and we're like, oh God, they've run out. We're too late. And this guy who we knew comes walking out of the back. He goes, hey, come here. And he slides us one out of the back room. He goes, those aren't supposed to come out till tomorrow, but I remember you guys. You can have this one. And we went and we bought 3 games. And I remember this. We bought Cool Borders, we bought Twisted Metal, and we bought some other sports game for my brother because I never touched it. And we went home, and I still own every copy of Twisted Metal because that series will stick with me to the end of time. I would throw money at Sony if they made another one tomorrow, with no questions asked. I wouldn't even care. I'd be like, here, just take it. Just take my money. Yeah. I don't care.
I wouldn't be surprised though, dude, with the new TV show, that if it does well, they could potentially
it did very well.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
It did very well. So I'm hopeful. I am hopeful.
Best Twisted Metal game.
3.
Really? I would say Twisted
100%.
Metal. I would say Twisted Metal Black for the PS2.
Twisted Metal 3 had the best soundtrack. It was on the original PlayStation. It played really well. It had great cars. It had a good story, and it was just fun. And most of the soundtrack was Rob Zombie, so can't go wrong.
Yeah, that's the one that I remember playing.
I mean,
and I
like
was
I said,
probably too young to play it.
I mean, yeah. Can you be too young?
Yes.
Yeah. Me and my friends, when we were playing the PlayStation 1 with Grand Theft Auto and Twisted Metal, probably were a little young for it.
Yeah. Grand Theft Auto 3 or Grand Theft Auto and Grand Theft Auto 2. Wow. See, I never got into those ones. The top down was just never. When Grand Theft Auto 3 came out, I was like, "What is this?
Yeah.
This is a new era of gaming right here. What is happening?" Loved that.
Did you know that Grand Theft Auto 3 was actually meant for the Dreamcast? It was supposed to be an exclusive for the Sega Dreamcast.
And I'm so glad it wasn't.
Well, I'm sure Sega's not, because it
might have saved them.
Yeah, Grand Theft Auto 3 was one of the best-selling games on the PlayStation 2. So, I mean, dude, to get that on the Dreamcast definitely might have helped them out. But
yeah,
what's up, Jason?
I don't think it would have
Welcome in.
saved them. I don't think it would have saved them.
But
like,
I think anything could have saved Sega's consoles.
Well, everybody.
No.
Well, here's the thing: even if it came out on the Dreamcast, everybody would have just burned it anyway, right? Like,
yes, I would have. I mean, no.
Yeah, that was their biggest problem. Is what was it? The G ones, the discs that they use, GDRs, right? Or what?
I will admit that I went down to Blockbuster and rented a game a day until I had every game for that console, and I still have them just burned on discs.
Oh yeah, that's all you had to do was just rent it at Blockbuster and burn them. And then I remember people would sell them out of the trunk of their car just like movies. Like,
yep.
Because it was just easy to do.
Bootleg.
I don't know why Sega thought that it would be a good idea not to put like blocks in that for burned games and shit, right? I mean, it just...
The PlayStation 1 reached that point too.
Yeah.
But not to the same extent.
Well, no, not quite as widely, but for us gaming nerds, most of us did the thing.
Oh yeah. But like I remember Final Fantasy VII. I saw it before it came out. I was over at a friend's house and he got the demo disc for it, and we got to do the reactor mission. And God, I remember sitting there going, "This is the future. It'll never look better than this."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I look at Final Fantasy 16 and I'm like, meh. Could look better.
Yeah. All right. What about Haley? You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. What about you? What's your relationship with PlayStation? Some of your earliest memories, your favorite console, some of your favorite games you played growing up.
I don't really remember if it was PlayStation 1 or 2. But I remember going over to my cousin's house because my house was a Nintendo household.
Right.
I never had Xbox or PlayStation until I moved out. So I'd go over to my cousin's house and they had PlayStation, and we would all play like Crash Bandicoot or Spyro, and like do as cousins do and fight over the controllers and be like, "And someone says that it's my turn."
Yeah. Oh, I'm right there with you. Some of my earliest memories were playing Crash Bandicoot and Spyro on the PlayStation 1.
It was one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Maj? What's some of your earliest memories with the PlayStation?
I don't know, it depends. Can you deal with things that would technically be considered dark, but I find absolutely hilarious?
Yes.
As always.
Sure.
Okay, cool.
We expect that from you.
I got my PS2 because my dad came home drunk from the bar after he got his tax check, and I tricked him into going to Walmart and buying me a PS2 and Resident Evil Code Veronica X and a new chair and a TV.
Jesus.
And
Wow.
I threw away the receipt when we got home, and he woke up after his hangover the next morning and put me through a door. But I still got to keep my PlayStation and everything because he didn't have the receipt anymore.
I mean, to me
That's
personally,
such a thing.
it sounds worth it to me.
Oh, 100% worth it.
I mean,
Concussion, not a big deal.
Yeah, I mean that'll
Not
heal.
the first one.
I mean, you got a TV, a chair, a console, a game. Fuck, dude.
Worth it.
Yeah, that's worth an ass whooping. Like,
Yeah, then I proceeded to get them because every time he came home drunk from the bar, I'd go get a new video game.
Well,
And that's how I built my library.
fuck, there you go.
mean,
Some kids are mowing
whatever
lawns,
works,
you know.
Yeah, you just got to get beat up by your drunken father, and you know that's the props of life.
Hey, that's the reality of the world we
It
live
made
in.
you the
Balance,
man you
man.
are today.
All right.
It's like the epitome of an abusive relationship.
Yeah,
Buy you
just buy me
something nice
things.
so I can put you through a wall later.
Yeah, it works out perfect. It was great.
All right, Mel. What about you?
Well, I played on a PlayStation 1, but my first PlayStation was a PlayStation 2. And my favorite games from them are Final Fantasy X-2, Dance Dance Revolution Extreme 2, and Crash Bandicoot, the kart one, the Nitro
Crash Team
Kart.
Racing.
Oh, Nitro Kart. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You know, I've never played a Crash racing game before.
They're fun.
You know, I loved racing games as a kid, but I am not a fan of them now.
No.
Nope.
Yeah.
But I played all the
Did
Crash
Cyberpunk
Bandicoot
ruin it for
racing.
you?
What?
Did just Cyberpunk driving ruin it for you?
Oh, good lord, no. I was bad way before that.
Yeah, so for me, mine was a PS1. And you know, the PS1 came out in 94, so I didn't get mine probably until like late 90s, honestly. Along with the N64. And like some of the games that I remember having in my library were just like, you know, the Spyro games, the Crash games, Tomb Raider. I remember playing the Twisted Metals. And then there were some that like, dude, like I really, that era, PS1 and N64, like I was really into the wrestling games. Like those were fun. Like I really liked them.
Those were the
Oh,
best
yeah.
wrestling games. Those were the best wrestling games. PS1,
I can't
PS2.
believe I forgot my favorite fighting franchise of all time, Tekken Tag Tournament.
Oh yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
That was one of my favorite PlayStation 2 games.
Yo, what's up, Lopez? Welcome in. Yeah, I love Tekken, dude. Tekken was great.
Well, in Tekken Tag, you could have two people, and you can unlock bowling if you beat the whole game.
yeah.
You could like bowl with your favorite Tekken Tag Tournament character.
That's awesome.
See, Angel knows.
The giant panda.
What was that? We didn't have a lot of fighting games over in the Nintendo household. What was the one with the rappers?
Def Jam.
Def
I
Jam has
loved
New
that
York.
game.
Fight for New York was phenomenal.
It's so,
Yes.
dude, that game is so fucking expensive. Oh my god, dude. Def Jam Fight for New York is like a $200 game now.
Jesus.
I would buy it.
It's
so fast.
insane. It's insane how much
Because
money
was
it is.
nuts. Yeah, no, they did a great job, and then they released Icon, and I don't know why they decided to ruin that.
Yeah. Well, what'd you think of the first one, Def Jam Vendetta?
It's
That's,
good.
I think that's the one I had, Vendetta.
Yeah, Vendetta was all right. I mean, it definitely pulled from its Yuke's roots.
Yeah. You know, there was a couple, like one memory I remember was like going to Blockbuster, because we literally had a Blockbuster like right around the corner from my grandma's house where I grew up. So like on Fridays and Saturdays they would take me to Blockbuster. I'd get to rent a game or a movie or something. And you know, that was obviously during the PlayStation 1 and N64 era. And I just remember renting games like Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 2, renting Silent Hill. And I truly don't understand why I would rent them, because they terrified me and I would never get very far because they scared the fuck out of me. You know, and dude, I
The
remember
experience.
I remember renting, and a lot of people, unless you were, you know, grew up back then, a lot of people don't even realize that Diablo 1 was on the PlayStation 1.
Yes, it was.
And it's actually not a bad PC port to a home console, especially for the time. Like, it was definitely playable. It was a lot of fun. It's just pricey as fuck. It's like $100 fucking game now. which sucks, but it's a lot of fun. I liked Diablo. And then there was one game, and I don't know if anybody even fucking remembers this one, but I think it was just called Ninja, and it had a ninja in a purple like ninja outfit on the cover. It's a super cheap game, but I really liked that game like a lot.
What was it about?
You were a ninja.
You were a ninja. And you just ran through the world and killed stuff. Oh, how could I fucking forget one of my dude, okay, for the PS1, I would say two of my favorite games on the PS1 was the Bushido Blade games. Those were fucking awesome. Yes. Or the Tenchu games. Those were dude, those are so good. So fucking
hard.
Good. Dude, I loved Bushido Blade. Like those games were so awesome to me. Like I just remember again another fluke rental, and I loved them. I thought they were amazing. Fuck, what else was good on PS1? Well, okay, we're supposed to rank PS2 games, so we'll save the PS1 for another episode, and then we'll do PS3, PS4 eventually. But let's go ahead, and if you've never played the game, that's all right. I mean, the PS1, I think, or I'm sorry, PS2 had around 1,500 games in the North American library alone. Every game is on this list, supposedly. This list is so long that the creator had to make two separate tier lists because there's just, obviously, they couldn't put that many in a tier list. So we're going to skip, obviously, a fuck ton of them. We're going to talk about, and if there's one that you want to talk about, I'll find it for you and let me know, and I'll see if it's on this list. Now, mind you, because it's split into two parts, it's alphabetical order, so there might be a big chunk of this list that's not here. That we could just still talk about the game, but yeah, I was surprised that this person went through this much time and effort to put together this fucking list, because that's insane to me. But let's throw one up there. Let's see, what does it go down to as far as alphabetical? Let's scroll all the way down to the bottom so we'll know what it goes to. Okay, so we get all the way down to R, is what it looks like. No, is it R? No, we get all the way down to M? I don't know. No, there's FIFA, Harry Potter, fucking Inuyasha, the Jackass game.
Eliminate the majority of the good PlayStation 2 games.
Looks like it's most of the good ones, yeah.
Well, I mean, I could switch to the other list and we could take a look. It's not a big deal. Here, PlayStation 2, Part 2, North American only. All right, we could just like switch back and forth. I really don't give a shit. It's really not that serious. Where's fuck is presentation mode? Yeah, so this is from K onward. I don't know, guys. Just this one's a much shorter list. See, like this list right here, I wish they would just get rid of all these fucking sports games that we're definitely not going to talk about.
Right.
Like, I don't give a fuck.
Nice.
I don't give a fuck about NCAA Final Four 2002. Right? Like,
if it's not NBA Jam, get out of here.
Madden 2010 was really good. It has Troy Polamalu on the cover of it.
And Larry Fitzgerald.
Yep.
All right, guys, give me a game. We'll start in order according to Discord. Angel, give me a PlayStation 2 game you want to talk about. Just throw one out there.
Let's go with the Bouncer.
The Bouncer. Okay.
Let's go with one that I, like you, this was a random rental, and I could not believe how good this game actually was.
All right, let me find it. Fuck, dude, it's so fucking insane. Okay, there's the Bouncer. It is right there. Okay. All right, so we're gonna talk about it. We'll put it up there. All right, what do you guys think for the Bouncer? I really liked this game. Surprisingly, this is one I played a lot.
I ended up buying it. I ended up just buying a copy. I took the rental back 2 days into it and absolutely just went and bought it. This is an A tier game for me. It was just such a departure from the other games I had done with Square at the time that I was like, dude, this is awesome. They should do more of this.
Yeah. No, I mean, dude, it was such a cool, like, 3D, like, kind of like beat 'em up, right?
Yeah.
But I loved the characters. I always played as the dude with, like, the little devil horns with the black leather jacket. I always played as that guy. I fucking can't tell you his name, but yeah. No idea.
I don't remember.
I know the main character's name is Sion.
Yep.
But other than that, no fucking idea what everybody else's names are. Yo, what's up, JD? Welcome in. How you doing, dude? So who else? Has anybody else here ever played the Bouncer?
Nope.
No, but it looks
I've
cool.
seen it, but I never did actually pick it up.
Okay.
Never played it.
It's a good one. It's just basically it's a SquareSoft game. The characters all look like Final Fantasy characters. The character on the cover, Sion, is clearly where they got the inspiration for fucking Sora, because like if you look at Sion, like his hairstyle, the way he's dressed, definitely looks a lot like Sora, or Sora looks a lot like him because this game came out first.
Yeah.
100%. Like for me personally, I think the Bouncer is like a solid B. For sure. That's just for me, but me and Angel are the only ones who have played it. So, what are you thinking on it?
I mean, personally, I think it is an A game, but I also understand. I haven't gone back and played it, so I don't know how well it held up. So I'd be solid with a B.
Okay, throw it in B. All right, Matt, give us a PlayStation 2 game.
You know what? You were talking earlier about, I think it was a few days ago. You're like, well, what? You were talking about potential video game to movie tie-ins. So I decided to go dig around and see if I could remember what games were being played back then. So I am going to suggest The Thing.
Okay, The Thing.
The Thing.
I remember having that on the OG Xbox. But I never actually played it, but I heard it's actually a pretty good horror video game.
It really is, because there's a lot of randomness to it. It follows a lot of the stuff that came from the movie. You had to go and test people to see whether or not they were the thing. And you had to handle everyone's morale, and you had to fight your way through while doing all that. Lots of juggling multiple things. It was really good. It took some risk, and it stayed really. It respected the IP that it came from, and it still ended up. It wasn't a perfect game by any means, but it was good. It was very much an experience.
Yeah, everybody that I've ever heard talk about The Thing said it's a solid freaking game for sure. The Thing, where are you?
It would be under T for The Thing.
Yeah, probably be in alphabetical order.
Yeah, thanks, Majin.
I mean, I just felt like you already told me it was in alphabetical order earlier.
Yeah, so I just pulled a big brain thing, and I decided I just opened up 2 tabs with both lists.
Yeah.
So we could switch back and forth between that way I don't have to keep hitting the back button, and then obviously it'll wipe the list if I do that.
I don't think that's a big brain thing. I think that's just a
Majin,
basic
Majin.
knowledge.
Normal size brain thing.
Fuck.
Also, I don't see The Thing.
So
it's okay, Rick. I respect you. That's totally a big brain thing.
Thank you, Matt. Fuck these guys. No, I'm just kidding.
Matt, you don't have to lie. You can say on the podcast.
So
Okay.
So JD says that their favorite PlayStation game is Grandia on the PS1.
Solid title.
Solid.
That was on Dreamcast as well, wasn't it? Was Grandia? No, not Dreamcast. Grandia 2.
Yeah. Was Dreamcast, I believe.
Yeah, Grandia 2 was on PS2 and Dreamcast. You know what, dude? I could be totally wrong. But I
don't see it.
I don't see.
Okay, hold on.
I don't see the thing either.
The link that you sent in the chat.
Yes.
The thing is on there. It is in between Thrillville and Tetris.
What chat?
Yeah, I was gonna say. Well, he sent this.
I found it.
Must be nice.
It's a super secret chat.
It didn't. Oh, it's in the Discord chat, guys.
It's in the Wizard's Tower. I found it.
You jerk.
All right, so
you're giving a peek behind the veil. Come on, guys.
So where do you guys want to put the thing at?
Well,
Give me a couple hours and I'll tell you.
A couple hours.
Fuck, Majin.
Well, yeah, you gotta have some build up.
You have enough kids, Majin.
Good lord.
I have 1.5.
That's
That
Alright,
sounds
then.
terrifying if you don't know your dynamics.
yeah.
All right, so where are we gonna
Stop.
where are we ranking the thing?
Never played it.
I've never played it either.
Never had
I never-
complaints.
Normally, I would say it's a solid D. I think I think in this case, I'd put it at A.
Hey, okay.
You're putting the D. Sorry.
Put the D
Okay.
in the A.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
All right. Fuck. Ange,
Thanks, Ange.
Thank you, Ange.
Ange, give me a
Beautiful.
PS2 game, Ange.
how's my unmuted? Fucking Dark Cloud 2.
Oh, great game.
Ooh, good
Oh.
choice.
Dude, I have the PlayStation Premium or whatever for PlayStation Network or whatever, and dude, I was looking through the games. They have Dark Cloud 1 and 2 on there, and they have Rogue Galaxy on there that you could download.
Mhm.
Yep, and I own them, and I have not played any of them because I have a backlog a mile wide.
Yeah, same here, dude. All right, so Dark Cloud 2 for me is an S RPG.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
It's one of the best RPGs on the console.
I never played 2. I did play 1, and
One-
I would put S, like 1 in an A tier, but I didn't play 2.
I also didn't play 2. I played the first one, but never the second.
Well,
You need to
fuck
play
it.
2.
Let's throw 1 up there as well because it was right fucking there, and we can just rank both of them because they're both great RPGs. I would say 1 is more of an A and 2 is an S.
I would
I would
put
agree with that.
I would put 1 as an A class all day long. It's a great game.
Okay, so me and Ange are at S with 2. What about
Yeah.
you, Matt?
Because 2 is better. Then-
I'm abstaining.
It's one of the few that the sequel is better.
Yeah. All right, S tier it is. All right. Haley, give me a PlayStation game.
Like any year console or anything?
PS2.
PlayStation 2.
There's only PS2 games on this list.
That's what I thought. You keep fucking me up.
All right.
I keep scrolling. So go. Somebody else go, and I'll come back to me.
Okay, Majin, give me a PS2 game.
How about, for the sake of us actually getting through things, I give you 4 because they're all basically the same thing with different mechanics, but they have the same purpose.
Okay, what's that?
Baldur's Gate, Dark Alliance 1 and 2, and Champions of Norath and Champions Return to Arms.
Dude, I was just playing Champions of Norath like day before yesterday on my
Baldur's Gate
PS2.
is pretty good.
All
Yeah.
those games that you got the 4-player adapter with, got 3 other friends, and you sat around a little bitty STV all fucking day long
Yep.
and played these games.
I
Does
mean-
it count if I played the remaster of Baldur's Gate?
I mean, it still counts.
Well, no,
It's
no, because Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance is different than Baldur's Gate 1 and
are we
2.
talking PC Dark Alliance? Oh, yeah, then no.
No, because Dark Alliance and Dark Alliance 2 were not the same as Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 on the PC. They were not the same. Dark Alliance,
There was a Switch port for Baldur's Gate 1 and 2.
those are from
Okay,
the
then those
PC.
probably.
Tho-
Are that no?
Oh, those
they
are
would.
PC games?
the,
I didn't
the,
think they
the,
were.
the Switch ports, I have it right here. Let me look because the Switch ports are Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 that were, I believe, originally on PC. Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 1 and 2 are totally different games. Like they're
Oh, yes, true. If we're talking just
God.
regular Baldur's Gate, because that would be the Icewind Dale trilogy.
Yes.
And
that's what she's talking about, and that's what was ported over to the Switch. Now, Baldur's Gate,
That's a lot of reading.
yeah, Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance and Dark Alliance 2 were more of like you said,
Amazing.
they were like the Champions of Norath games. Or Champions
you-
of whatever, Return to Arms.
well, they're the same thing. Norath is just the first one. Return to Arms is the second one.
Yeah, let me find Champions real quick.
That's probably in alphabetical order again.
Dude, yeah, I know, but there's 300 C's, Majin. Fuck.
Sounds like a you problem.
Fuck. Where the fuck is it at? I just had that son
Probably
of a bitch.
right next to the other one.
Yeah, I know. Dude, it's so many covers, bro. Fuck. All right, so I have played the Champions games. I have not played the Dark Alliance games, but Champions of Norath and Return to Arms were a lot of fun. I could see them being a lot more fun playing co-op with your friends, but I've never...
Yes, that's what they were designed to do. They're not solo games.
Yeah, so for me personally, I give the Champions games like... Fuck, see, like from my experience, I'd give them like a B, but I guarantee you if I had like the multi-tap and I played with 3 other friends, it'd probably be like an A or an S because of the experience, right? But I've never played them like that. So, and I know everybody raves about the Dark Alliance games too from Baldur's Gate. They say they're fucking amazing. So, and I have both of them. I just haven't played them yet.
I would be comfortable putting them in an A, except for Dark Alliance 2, because it should be an S tier because it has Drista and Artemis and Trary in it.
Okay. What do you guys think? Are you guys good with that? I'm not opposed to it.
I would A tier all of them at a minimum. Those games, I didn't own them, but I was the friend who showed up with nothing but a controller and a memory card and sat there with a multi-tap and played those games for literally days at a time. So I am totally good with that.
What's up, Matt? Welcome in, dude. Okay. Or what about you? What about you, Matt? Have you? Because I know you're like big in RPGs, so.
Dude, that was me. You said hi to me.
No. Oh, you're Matt? You're Matt Fleming?
You're so goddamn precious. I want to pinch your cheeks.
Oh fuck! I didn't, dude. I didn't realize that was your YouTube account, Matt.
Holy shit!
I really didn't know that was your YouTube account. Fuck! Now I know.
No one knows who I am.
Is that really your last name, Matt?
Yes, it is.
That is so weird. I dated a Matt Fleming.
Well,
hey, don't tell his wife, all right, Mel? Fuck, she might be watching.
It's clearly not Matt, but
I would hope not. I think I'd remember you, but who the hell knows? I'm getting too late for that shit.
I have a game.
All right, what is it?
Alien Hominid.
Okay.
Good choice.
I know that's a multi-plat because I know it's on GameCube. I never have played it though.
It's a fun shoot 'em up. I love the whole company, all their little games they come out with.
I've never played it, so like whatever you guys want to.
No idea.
Never played it.
Played it a little bit. It was cute. It's fun.
It's not like an S tier. It's like A or B.
Okay, where do you want to put it?
I'll put an A.
All right, Mel. Yutsu, fuck, whatever. Mel's not doxing you. Your name could be so many different things. Whatever. Mel, pick a PS2 game you want to talk about.
I don't want to go for like the obvious ones that I'm gonna pick, right? So
like Bratz.
Totally. Oh my god. Totally. Snow Cross 2.
Snow Cross 2. Okay, I've never heard of that. Maybe I'll recognize it from the cover.
It had a good soundtrack, and it was fun.
Okay, Snow Cross. Where the fuck are you?
It would be under S for snow.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
Okay, I'm not seeing it. I see SSX. I see...
It may be in the other one then.
Sniper Elite. Smuggler's Run. Yeah, I don't see Snow Cross on here. Let me look on the other one.
This is what it looks like.
I'm just looking at your screen, and there's a big. This is the biggest problem with the PlayStation 2. It lasted, forever, and there are just so many games that I noticed that none of us have brought up things like Silent Hill or any of those for this because.
Okay, here we go. I found Snow Cross. I found Snow Cross 2.
I was just talking about Resident Evil.
Wait a minute, hold the fuck on.
Talk a little bit.
Is this a snowmobile game?
It is a snowmobile racing game, and it is so
Jesus
fun.
Christ.
Mel,
Oh my
that is the most
God.
random fucking game
Thanks.
that you could have
you.
picked on this fucking list. Oh fuck.
Well, no one was. I didn't want to be like the basic bitch. It's like 10-2, GTA 3.
No, I want you guys to pick. I want you guys to pick the weird ones. Like, no, I respect it. I love the fact that you love Snowcross too. I mean, I love that for you. Like that. That's fucking great. Oh, like fucking Matt's over here like, oh, we haven't talked about the Silent Hills or the Resident Evil. I played Snowcross too. No, I want more games like that. That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, okay, so what else was cool about it besides the soundtrack?
The vroom vroom.
Okay, fair
So
enough.
not only is it a racing game, but you can like earn points for like doing tricks and stuff. It was super fun. I don't know.
No, hey, it's all good.
Okay, guys, I was like 12.
No, that's fine. No,
Game is fun. It's kind of the bar that game designers want to hit when people start talking about their game. So
Yeah.
good job.
Yeah.
hey, the music was cool and it was fun. Okay, that works. I mean, fuck
Check
it.
those boxes.
It's a solid racing game, and you get to like, if you're passing your friend, you could like do a trick and like totally shit on them, like while you're flying by them, and you like do a little flippy thing on your snowmobile. I don't know. It was like the perfect game to like shit on your friends with. If you were
Literally,
good.
or
Yeah, you literally just dropped a deuce on him when you walked or drove past.
that's what I'm
Absolutely.
imagining. She just flips over, does like a 360 all over them, and it just drops it in midair.
So
But
we're
if you look at the like pictures, because it's been a long time, the graphics are like not terrible.
that's another good selling point. The soundtrack is good, it's fun, and the graphics aren't terrible. Like, no, I get it. Look, people they can't really knock that because people love Wave Race for the N64. It's a fucking jet ski racing game, but it's fun. Like, is it changing the world? No, but it's fucking fun, you know?
And
Yeah,
it was fun with
yeah.
4 people. It was great to play on a screen.
Yeah. So where do you want to put Snowcross 2?
I think it is a solid B game. I think it's not average because it's like I think it's better than the average racing game.
All right. Cool. We'll put it in B. That works. All right. I guess I'll pick one and we'll do... God, there's so many to fucking choose. It's crazy to me.
Yes.
That was kind of the issue with the console. We keep talking about it. There's just so many freaking games.
But that's the thing, dude, is there's a lot of bullshit in here.
What an amazing problem to have, though.
Right. There's a lot of great games, dude, like just spread out across the board. But let me go back over to this side. Let's go with
Percentages work against it like that. You know, if you only have 100 games on a console, then you're gonna have like 4 really good ones and maybe 4 really bad ones. Well, maybe more than that. Well, but I mean, you're gonna remember those 4 really good ones.
yeah.
Here we're looking at what, thousands upon thousands.
Yeah.
If 5% of if 10% of them suck and 10 are super good, you're still swimming.
Oh yeah, for sure. All right, we're gonna go with Need for Speed Underground 2.
Just do them both.
I'll do them both. I'll do Need for Speed
Okay.
Underground 1 and 2.
And now I have to find another game.
Dude, okay, I'm not gonna lie. These are some of my favorite racing games ever. I love these fucking games. I like the second one more, but
S tier for the second one, A for the first. Both are amazing. Soundtracks were great. Customization was fantastic. I have so much time in these games.
2
Yeah.
over 1, personally.
Yeah, 2 better. Yeah, 2 over 1.
yeah, I agree. I think Need for Speed Underground 2, if we're talking about racing games on the PS2, I think that those are 2 of the best ones on the whole console. And I think
agree.
I think 2 is an S. I think 1 is an A. I agree with that 100%.
I mean, you can't forget Juiced 1 and 2. I mean, they were phenomenal too. They were good racing games.
I have Juiced on the original Xbox. I haven't played it yet though. I found it at a flea market for like $3.
Yeah, it's basically Need for Speed, only without the Need for Speed title.
But isn't there like little power-ups in it too that you drive through on Juiced, or I think I'm remembering it wrong maybe.
Burnout was like that, but I don't remember that on Juiced.
Okay. All right, so S and A. All right, Angel, give me another
let's
PlayStation
go.
2 game.
Let's go
Mercenaries
and Mercenaries 2.
All right.
Yes.
I instantly like pictured the cover too, right when you said that. Like the first game it's a blonde, like buzz cut looking dude.
No, that's the second one.
That's the second one.
The first one is all three of them walking with an explosion behind them.
Yep, there it is. Mercenaries 1 and 2. I have never played these, but so you guys go ahead.
Really?
Yeah, I just remember the covers, dude. That's the thing about the PS2 for me, is that like even if I hadn't played a game, like it was such a big part of my childhood that I remember covers on a lot of games when people are like, "Oh, this one," and I'm like, "Oh, I've never played it," but all right.
Like our discussion last weekend.
Yeah, about Oni, the one. Yeah, like I'd never played Oni, but Mel was straight up like, "Hey, I had a PS2 game that my mom got me, and it had like an anime-looking girl on the cover with like purple hair," and I go, "Oh, that's Oni." And I showed her, and she goes, "Yeah, that's it." And I'm like, "I've never played it, but I literally just that cover is pretty iconic for the PS2."
You went past it, friend.
I did. Fuck.
You did. They're in alphabetical order.
Yeah,
M
again,
is before M.
Yeah, M is
fuck
Mercenaries, and actually, again, I preferred Mercenaries 2 over the first one. Both of them were great. Destructible environments, super fun game, fun mechanics. The 3 different characters made it, gave it a good replay value. I have beaten these games so many times that I actually wore out my copy of Mercenaries 2. So for me personally, Mercenaries 2 would be an S, and Mercenaries would be an A or a B.
Okay. What about you, Matt? What are you thinking?
See, Mercenaries 2 holds a weird spot in my heart because I was working at Electronic Arts when the company that made Mercenaries 2 was essentially just dissolved.
Being shuttered.
Yeah. So that, like, I was kind of there, and that was one of the first eye-opening things about the game industry when I was there. So, I mean, I picked up and I played the shit out of Mercenaries 2, mostly kind of, pouring a 40 for my comrades. That said, I absolutely loved how open it was. It was the destructible. It was a really good open world game. I loved it.
All right, so we got an S for 2, A for 1. All right, Matt, give us another PS2 game. Yo, what's up? What's going on, Mikey? And Midget Sparkle, welcome in. All right, yeah. What are you thinking, Matt? What'd you pick?
Oh, you didn't hear me. I said The Suffering.
Okay, I have that. I have that game as well.
It's a really good game. The sequel, not quite so much. But the highlights for this game, it is a horror game that happens in a prison. And one of the cool things, there are 2 really cool things about it. One, there are 2 endings, and that depends on whether or not you did it. The thing that you're in jail for, and they really explores a lot of the stuff behind it from both a from both a regular, like a regular psychological thing, and also adding in there's a little bit of racial undertones in that I thought was really well done. And it's something that isn't really hit on too often for games like this. The second is the monster design. They took all the different ways that people have been killed by the law, as it were, and they created terrifying enemies based off of that. And the monsters design in that is just phenomenal.
Where the fuck is it? I found part 2 on the other list, but part 1 not see.
It's black with some
second site.
goldish colored and a dude in an electric chair.
There it is.
Is the
Found
cover.
It. Found it. It is on the second list, but okay. So I have the game because I started collecting a lot of horror stuff. But where would you want to put it?
I would put it at 8. For those of us who like to play games on PC, the version on GOG is an abomination unto our Lord. So it was put out in an era when the console to PC ports were terrible,
right?
And GOG did nothing to help it. But if you got a PS2, you got the suffering. Play the shit out of it. It's solid 8 for me.
Or on the OG Xbox, right?
Or the OG. That's right. It did come out on OG. I played it on PS2.
Yeah, that's what I have it on, is the OG Xbox.
It probably plays a little better on the OG Xbox.
Yeah,
it just has more power.
It might even have more features too, because I noticed they did that a lot on the OG Xbox, where they'd get a multi-plat that was on PlayStation, but then they would add content to the Xbox version. Like, for example, Silent Hill 2 on the Xbox is called Silent Hill 2 Restless Dreams, where they added an extra character that's playable, a side story mode or story quest line or whatever, weapons, clothing, a bunch of different stuff they added to the Xbox version. And same thing with not Silent Hill, Metal Gear Solid 2. On the OG Xbox, it's got a different name and it's got more stuff, I guess, you can do in it. But all right, let's see. Ange, give me a PlayStation 2 game.
Lego Indiana Jones.
Was that really on the PS2?
Yes.
All right.
It's on there.
Time to feel old, everyone. The Lego games going all the way back to the PS2.
Dude, that's crazy. Where the fuck are you?
In the L's.
Yeah, no, Majin, I want to kick.
You're in the B's.
Right in the L's, buddy.
Yeah.
Like scroll down, fam.
I got it.
And Lego Batman 1 was on PS2.
Oh, Star Wars and Star Wars 2, Batman, yeah. All right, here's Indiana Jones. We got it. All right, what? I never played the Indiana Jones one, but I played the Star Wars. I played the Harry Potter ones. Played Lord of the Rings. I never played Indiana Jones though.
Oh,
it feels like it, Matt.
Oh,
it really does.
Fucking Matt, dude.
Yep.
Like every single time, I'm like breezing through it in my head. All right, Lego Indiana Jones. Who's played it?
I have.
I feel like it's a B tier. I feel like all of the Lego games belong in B tier. Like, all of them are good. None of them are amazing.
I would agree with that.
The thing about the Lego games is that they're some of the best movie adapted games.
Yes, I will give you that.
Which is such a sad thing to say on so many levels.
But they're so much fucking fun.
Yes.
They are. That's why I said B. They're not average games. They're above average.
They're above average.
They're not amazing, but they're such a stinking fun time. So they're all Bs.
Yeah. So are we all putting it in B?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like that's kind of the conclusion we came to.
Yeah.
Ophidian says the first thing I would do in the ranking list is put Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne in God tier, because I consider it to be the greatest game ever created.
It is an amazing.
I almost pulled SMT3 as my choice, but I was holding off.
Okay.
Yeah, that's an amazing game. I agree with that all day long. That is a phenomenal game.
I would put it in the never played tier because I've never even heard of it.
It's on PC too. You actually like it, Danny.
You
actually like it a lot.
And it's
they released it on PS4,
Switch.
I need to buy that.
Remade for Switch and PC, remastered on PC.
Yeah.
I miss SMT Imagine. I miss the MMO. I loved that MMO. It was so much fun.
It was well done for an MMO. Very, very surprising how well they managed to take the Shin Megami Tensei franchise and turn it into what they did without turning it stupid. I was impressed.
Okay, remember guys, we all get a God tier, so if you think of your PlayStation 2 God tier, let me know. We can throw it up instantly.
Oh shit. Okay.
Dude, I'm still looking.
But yeah, just
I'm
take your time. There's no rush.
That's so tough with this.
All right, Haley, give me another PS2 game.
Castlevania.
Which one?
Mm.
You have Castlevania: Curse of Darkness or Lament of Innocence.
Wasn't Lament the second one?
I don't remember. When I have both of them, but I don't remember. Those are two that I haven't played either. Like I wanted to start getting into Castlevania games, so I picked these up because I've been collecting a lot for PS2, but I just haven't played it.
I want to say I like Lament more.
It's a lot of people's. I've heard a lot of people say Lament, but a lot of people say Curse of Darkness is really good as well.
It is good.
I
think I just preferred that one.
Has anybody else played Castlevania: Lament of Innocence for the PlayStation 2?
Or even the other one?
I think I have them. I have them in my nerd closet, and I did play them some, but not enough to. I just had problems with the Castlevania series when it switched over to 3D.
Yeah.
Well,
the N64 ones fucking suck.
Oh god, don't remind me. That was another one that I bought the day it came out and returned it.
Yeah, those games are fucking awful. I have played those. I did not like those. All right, so where would you put Castlevania at, Haley?
Up in A.
A? Okay. All right, Majin, give me another PS2 game.
Manhunt.
Ooh, good choice.
Damn.
I'll go ahead and get one. I'll go ahead and get one of the obvious ones out of the way. And it's S tier and nothing below it.
Agreed.
Yeah. Really, you've got to be in a particular mindset to play it, but yeah.
Can we rank the second one too? Have you guys played the second one, Manhunt 2?
Yeah.
It was good if you could get a hold of a copy of it.
Yeah, good luck finding it.
All right, Manhunt 1 will go in S.
Manhunt 2 is S tier also. It's just impossible to find. It was removed from production. It was banned in like 17 countries. It was too gruesome, gory, and bloody for most countries.
But what a game.
All right.
Like Manhunt 1 was bad enough, but then Manhunt 2 came out the gates and like, hey, we could do it better.
We're gonna crank it up another notch that you didn't know we had.
Yeah, I've played I have Manhunt 1. I don't have Manhunt 2. I'm sure. I would imagine. How much is Manhunt 2? I bet you. I bet you it's expensive if you wanted to buy it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Good luck finding it.
Yeah.
Okay.
DK Oldies has it for $59.
Yeah, $60.
So if it's 60 on DK Oldies, that means it's cheaper everywhere else. So I'm thinking more like 30 to 40.
eBay $7.
Atari has it for 55 used, and eBay has it for 45 used.
Yeah,
okay, that's not too bad. I think the first Manhunt's like $20-30.
But DK Oldies is selling it for $60.
Yep.
Of course they are.
Hey, it's refurbished.
Yeah.
And cleaned.
Yeah.
Yes.
Someone has a loose CD on Amazon, or not Amazon, on eBay for $7.
A loose disc?
A loose disc, yep.
Fuck, that's not bad, dude. Like, fuck, if you could pick up the
Yeah, probably
fucking.
got cleaned with an SOS pad though.
Yeah.
They licked it.
All right,
Yeah.
Mel.
I looked at so it's mine.
Mel, give us another PS2 game like Snow Cross 2.
Okay, hold on.
Give me something random that you got in your backlog.
Big mother truckers.
Oh, God.
I guess this just depends on. Okay, Dance Dance Revolution Extreme 2.
Oh, I'm surprised you picked that one.
DDR.
That is my
Nice.
favorite one. It has a cover of a Phil Collins song on it.
Good lord.
That is amazingly nerdy.
I fucking hate it here.
I love it.
I love it here.
I still have my dance pad. If I had a
Oh my
TV my PlayStation
God.
would hook up to, I would still play that game. I still have it on my shelf. It's a great game. It has Sean Paul. Can't go wrong. It's early 2000s time capsule of music.
Mm.
Weirdly
Great.
telling me on it.
Extreme
I
2.
can't even say anything after what I'm gonna say next. So
Phil
Okay.
Collins, Sean Paul. Okay. I
So-
would buy that.
So me personally, DDR Max 1 and 2 are my personal favorites, but the extremes are good too. I just liked the DDR games, so but
I'm a white male, so I don't play the DDR games because I have the rhythm
Jesus
of
Christ.
a one-legged
white male?
possum.
There are a whole lot of, I think they're called weebs these days, that would heartily disagree with that. You
Oh,
can
I
have
am a
rhythm.
weeb, but at the same time, I don't have rhythm. Okay, I'm a stereotypical white male.
There we go.
Majin wasn't the DDR kind of weeb.
no,
No, I was not.
Me and Mikey were in the bowling alley, fucking
Yeah.
on the
But-
DDR machine.
dude.
I got my S tier.
When I would
God
go
tier?
when I would go
Yeah.
to arcades, dude, if I wasn't playing DDR, I was playing Initial D. Like this is for my favorite
Nice.
arcade games to play.
Yeah.
So what I'm hearing is you really like the D.
Yeah.
I love it. I love the D so much, so fucking much.
Why do you think he has such
Um,
trouble with the thing?
Yeah, yeah. All right.
He doesn't know where he wants to put it.
So Dance Dance Revolution Extreme 2, Mel, where are we putting it?
A.
A. Got it. What's your
I
god
think
tier,
it's one of the best. What's my god tier?
Haley? Because she just said that she found it.
Oh,
What is
okay.
it?
So I've been scrolling through this list, both of them, trying to figure out which one. And I feel like I owe it to a whole community to put The Sims on there.
Fair enough.
I mean,
That's fair.
I heard it was a good port.
It was a decent port.
I obviously didn't play it because apparently owning a penis kept me from doing that.
I love
Gender norms.
Oh wait, what's Anja's excuse?
I had
I'm
it on
gonna-
PC.
Canadian.
Exactly.
Okay.
You got me. Oh shit. Sims 2 Castaway, Sims Bust. Oh, here's the Sims. Okay. You have Sims Busting Out. Right. The Sims is your god tier. That is
Yep.
the most random game god tier.
More random than Motocross 2.
Snowcross 2.
Sorry. I'm sure
Don't judge me.
Motocross 2 is also a game.
So Jason in chat says that they have Manhunt 1 as well. I'm Australian. The game sold about 20 to 30,000 copies before it was removed from store shelves. Wow.
yeah, they
Man,
they
you got an
absolutely
You're
Australian
banned
gonna
it.
have to like stream that game because I'm
man.
curious now.
Yeah, I mean, I have the first one. I mean, I'm sure you could get it. Is there a PC port of Manhunt?
Don't buy it. Don't buy it.
Is it-
Don't
Yeah,
buy
don't
it.
do that.
Is it
For
bad?
that era.
No, so the PC port of Manhunt is actually the pirated copy of Manhunt. And if you buy it on Steam, you're actually locked in the first area because the door won't open.
And they still allow-
Rockstar's ripped off so many people with that game.
So they don't remove it off Steam after that?
Nope.
Really?
It's been up there for like 6 years.
Wow. Okay.
But I am into anything that is so gory it's getting removed from countries.
That's this game. This is that game. 100%.
Opening
so
scene, you
good.
put a plastic bag over a guy's head.
And yeah, and then
Holy
hold
fuck.
it. Yep. Yeah. That's the opener. It only gets more gruesome from there.
We'll have to break out the PlayStation on New Year's when we have our party.
Yeah, hell yeah. Okay, so we are circling back around.
Mikey, click back on that box and remove the space that you put after the N so that it centers it and it doesn't put it off to the left.
There is no
So
space.
particular.
Oh, when I hit enter it, now it fucked it up. Now it's getting fucked up now. Whatever, fuck
Once
it.
you put a game there, it'll stretch
Discussio
it.
in
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Discussio.
Matt, give me my next one.
Let me go ahead and throw my god tier up there. That's going to be Shadow Hearts.
The first one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just put it right the fuck up there.
Just put it right the fuck up there.
That's right.
Shove it all the way up there.
Yeah.
That's where we're gonna put the thing.
Far enough away from the thing to make it a separate thing. I would be remiss if I didn't mention the only U.S. Wizardry game that got pulled out. Wizardry Tale of the Forsaken Land.
Oh, Wizardry?
Yep.
Okay.
There were a few Wizardries that came out Japan only, but there was only one that managed to make it stateside, and that was Tale of the Forsaken Land. If you like the, if you're an old man like me and you like your blobber type games, that's making a party, going through a grid, leveling up, turn-based goodness.
Is that it right there, Matt? That's the one you're talking about, Wizardry, because I've seen that one. It's an Atlas game, right?
Did Atlas publish it? I think they did. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
they did.
Yeah, so that's an expensive one. I think that's like an $80 to $100 game.
If you notice, I have great taste.
You do. But I mean, I've learned that price isn't always everything, because Kuon is $900. All right, so where are we putting Wizardry, Matt?
See, the problem is I'm a big old nerd, and I would make it either A or I'd make it A, but I would hope that maybe someone else here played it if you liked RPGs.
I've never played it.
I was like 12 when you were like 36, so
I'm gonna hit you with something.
Good lord.
your cane.
Wait, how old are you now?
I'm 33. So.
Okay, yeah, you're only like 11 years younger than me, so you can shut your cake hole.
Calm down, Grandpa.
All right, Angel, give me the next one.
Let's do Hitman Blood Money.
Oh, one of my favorites.
Let's do one of the best Hitman games, if not the best Hitman game ever made.
It is the best Hitman game ever made, in my opinion. Dude, it's so fucking good. For me personally, that's an S tier PS2 game.
It is an S tier game.
Fucking loved that game.
The first time I saw somebody playing this, and you passed it, and they were going back.
Fuck
you, passed it again.
Fuck you, Mom.
I have another fucking random one for you too, Mikey. When you come back to me.
I do too.
So the first time I saw somebody replay a level in this after they had almost beaten the game and just go through and just absolutely murk everyone, I was like, wait,
dude,
you can play the levels again with better shit? What the fuck? That was it. That was it, man.
I used to just like playing the levels over and over again. Like, yeah, I loved it, dude. Yeah. It's so fucking good.
Amazing game.
All right, Ange, give me a game.
Franklin, a birthday surprise.
Get the fuck out of my chat right now. The fuck do you mean? You did not play this shit.
What?
It was a solid platformer.
Is it the Franklin the fucking turtle?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Platformer.
You did not play that shit. You're lying out of your fucking mouth right now. Where is it?
It's a solid platformer. Catching the apples was fun.
Watch it, yeah. I forget you're like 60, so you had kids that would have played it back then.
Jesus
Lord.
I'm sensing a lot of ageism
I mean, it was a
in
hell
here.
of a lot better than...
Just a lot of people afraid of aging, that's all.
It's better than some games I could name.
Okay.
Also, it's in the F's.
Scooby-Doo Mystery Mayhem.
In all seriousness, though, I'll go with Radiata Stories.
Okay, thank you.
Although Franklin, a birthday surprise was fantastic.
I don't see Franklin though. I'm curious now if it is it.
Yeah. I wasn't kidding.
I see Friends. Lick my balls. Franklin, FR. Okay,
You
so
can't miss the fucking turtle on the cover, dude.
Oh
dude,
my god, that was a Friends game?
Apparently.
There was a game for everything.
Gaming is for everyone. Gaming is for everyone. You shouldn't judge people based off what they play. You should judge
Well,
people
FRA, that should be before friends
And
and
it's not.
frequency and freedom, and it's not.
it's
I
not.
saw it on here.
Maybe it's on the other one.
Yeah, maybe it's on the other one.
Yeah, you have 2, remember?
That's why I remembered it, because I
Oh my
saw
God.
it on here.
I played Evil Dead Regeneration on the Dreamcast. It was surprisingly good too.
Oh my god, dude.
Did you find it?
No.
I think I've looked. I can't find it either. So
All right, I'm gonna
I
go
know
grab.
I saw it.
I'm gonna grab Radiata Stories.
yeah, and you just
Yeah.
went back to the wrong one to grab it. It's in the other one.
My asshole. Okay, Radiata Stories. Fuck are you, bitch?
Probably in the R's.
Yeah.
No, 100% right. Fuck. I did find Franklin. They really do have this shit.
Yes,
Get
I
the
wasn't kidding.
fuck out of here. Where are you ranking it? This is the most
I
random
love
one on
that
the
show.
list.
I'll be honest. When I was a kid, I was into that
But
show.
Franklin? Franklin's a solid B.
Yep, put it right next to fucking the bouncer. That's where it belongs. Now,
Sounds good. Sounds good to me.
Radiata Stories. RS. So it's. God damn it.
You're right next to it.
I'm staring at it.
I'm staring at it.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, it's like right there. Dude.
I got it.
Jeez.
I got it.
Oh my god.
This man hovered 3 inches to the right of it for 5 minutes looking for
He
it.
did.
His
He
poor
really
wife.
did.
He was reciting his ABCs. Let him be.
Yeah. Fuck faces.
Yeah.
Is this actually proof that you can actually get pregnant from the thigh? Because I feel like he can never hit the mark.
All right, where are
Must
we?
be if they have to play.
This is an RPG I haven't picked up yet, but it's on my list, so I can't
I
speak
know
on it.
damn well you did not just skip me. Do you really not want to talk about mine?
What are you talking? Ange was picking his.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
We haven't gotten back around to you.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
we picked
I
radio.
was gonna say, I'm pretty sure like Angel and Majin and Haley and me go before you, but okay.
Before me, I didn't pick Radiata Stories.
You were just about to.
I'm confused.
Wait, I thought Ange did Franklin.
He got 2 because I don't take Franklin seriously.
We're gonna be here forever. Hurry up.
It's a tier list. We're always here forever. What did you expect?
That's fair.
Help!
Radiata is a solid A. It was an offbeat RPG that Tri-Ace made in between Star Ocean games, but it was a lot of fun, and it was cute.
Matt, have you ever played it?
Nope. I saw it a bunch of times, skipped it, because again, backlog. Looked good though. Heard lots of good things about it.
Okay. All right, Mel, what's your random game? Wait, can I guess it?
Yeah.
24.
No, it's in the S. You were
S.
close to it.
Okay. What
It's,
is it?
it's Frogger the Great
God.
Quest.
I actually
Fuck.
I actually have that game for the PS2.
Is it
Wait,
because you enjoy a game company's death throes by proxy?
wait. Okay, here's some Frogger games. Frogger.
It's the one next to Friends.
Okay.
Because I'm
That particular one where you like walked around as a creepy frog.
Yeah. Okay.
So, yeah, this list is not in alphabetical order.
It kind of
No,
is,
it
but
really
it's
isn't.
kind of not.
It jumps
Oh,
around.
Okay, so Frogger, The Great Quest. Do I have that game? Hold on, discuss it. I can still hear you guys.
I'm pretty sure it's like it's been so long since I played. Me and my friend used to play as 2-player, and you like walked around and like it was pretty much Frogger. Like you guys have all played Frogger. There was a street. You
was another
didn't
age
get
joke.
touched by cars.
You old people have played
You know,
Frogger, haven't you?
Yeah,
Some of
I
those
love
people,
that.
Fucking- It was
Pretty
like
sure my grandma-
smoking your corn cob pipe and figuring out how to actually cross that street. Boy, howdy. Back in
Yes,
my day,
sir.
we didn't have streets.
Mel, I do fucking have it.
That's great.
Oh,
We gotta pop it in one day. I used to play with my neighbor all the time.
dude, it literally just looks like your typical 6th gen like 3D platformer. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, no, I have one.
Yeah.
Okay, that's crazy.
It is a
Proud of you, Rex.
average
Thank you.
game.
Okay, so does it get?
It is a solid C.
All right, our first C.
Majin, did he
We
just
can't
skip
all
you?
pick winners, guys. We're doing a tier list. We need
I
variety.
don't know.
I might have skipped Majin. Majin, give
I
me
think he just skipped Majin.
Majin, give me a PlayStation 2 game.
Fucking Backyard Wrestling 1 and 2.
Okay.
Fucking backyard wrestling.
Yeah, any game where I could beat up, the 2 fucking clown fucks with baseball bats.
Oh, that's
in the
right.
backyard.
ICP was in that, weren't they?
Yes.
Facts.
Oh yeah, the one dude's on the cover.
Yeah.
Hey.
So fun fact, I've actually met Madman Pondo like 3 years ago at a show that I put on. It's pretty cool. Other than that, it's a solid C tier. So that's nothing great.
Both of
But
them are a
I
solid
remember
C.
Oh, they're a solid C tier. Like they were not great games.
I
Okay.
was
remember
like-
seeing them a lot at Walmart.
Yes, it was
They
like
were
Def
very
Jam.
okay.
It was Def Jam with worse graphics and shitty rappers, but blood.
Yeah.
So
All right.
that's Backyard Wrestling.
Okay. All right, we're gonna take this back around, and Angel, give us.
Hey.
Oh wait, I didn't pick one.
Ah.
Oh, Haley.
Neither did Haley.
Haley
You
didn't
just-
didn't
Oh, you
Haley
just-
hold the fuck on? Didn't Haley just do the fucking Sims?
Yeah, her
No, that-
god tier.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
so we're getting 2 if we're doing the. Okay, fuck it. Haley, give me another one.
Dude, you said God tier was free.
Yeah, you said god tier was free, bud.
It is what it is free, but okay. I'm sorry, Haley. Give me another one. Let's hear a third random fucking one next to Backyard Wrestling, Franklin's Quest, and Frogger Quest, and
Harry Potter.
okay, which one?
I think there's 2 of them listed.
All right.
No, we have 3. Ironically, there's no Prisoner of Azkaban.
Okay.
Yes, there is. Prisoner of Azkaban's right here. There is.
Chamber of Secrets, Goblet of Fire.
There's Order of the Phoenix. I'm looking right
Order
at
of
him.
Phoenix.
There's Prisoner of Azkaban. All of the Harry Potter games up to, I think, Order of the Phoenix were on the PS2. Because I know that the first one, the Quidditch game, Quidditch World Cup, and Chamber of Secrets are on there. And then I'm looking at Goblet of Fire, Order of the Phoenix, and Prisoner of Azkaban. So any of the Harry Potter games pretty much are on there.
I know the first one was originally on PS1, so it probably came out at the end of the PS1 era, PS2 start.
Yeah, well, I mean, I have the first game, Sorcerer's Stone, on PC, so I don't. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it didn't come out on PS2, but I know Chamber of Secrets is.
Oh no, they
6th gen.
have it here listed on PS2. That's what I'm saying. I think it was like that crossover era where they had games coming out on both.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm ordering some food.
You're putting Harry Potter the fuck up at the top so we can discuss it.
But which one though?
I don't care. All of them were
They're all the
clunky.
same. Yeah, they're all the same.
I thought the first two were fun.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't play the third, fourth, or fifth ones because I didn't know they existed. So how about we just throw all of them up there and throw them in, like solid.
I'm not dragging up 12 Harry Potter games on this long ass list.
Oh
Jesus
my god.
Christ.
Wow, way to be an
Fine.
uncooperative
I'll
host.
fucking do it. I will do it. So Majin doesn't say that I didn't do it the entire 3 more hours of this podcast.
He's learning.
We've trained him well.
Put them, and see.
They're C-tier games. They're not any higher.
It'd probably be safe to even put them in D, to be honest.
The first 2 belong in C at least because they were average games.
Which ones?
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
You're a wizard, Harry.
I think I only played the PC games, and I don't think they're the same.
The PC games are the same.
They are?
Yeah, the first 2 I know at least are the fucking... Well, the Quidditch World Cup, Sorcerer's Stone, and... Dude, so the first game is the one where everybody does like that meme of what Hagrid looked like in the game because he looks so fucking awful.
Yeah, you're a lizard, Barry.
Okay, so they're in C. I didn't see the first I didn't see the first 2 though, Chamber of Secrets and Sorcerer's Stone. Though.
Like I said, the list jumps around further down.
Yeah, they're all at the bottom.
Yeah, they're
at the bottom?
Yeah, they're at the bottom.
Oh,
Like
they
the very
are.
bottom.
Oh, there is Goblet of Fire. Oh wow, Goblet of Fire, Sorcerer's Stone, and Chamber of Secrets are all at the bottom. You're right. What the fuck is the ones that I pulled up? You got Prisoner of Azkaban. You've got Order of the Phoenix. What the fuck is that?
Find out
Oh,
when you make
Deathly
it back to the top.
Hollows. Yeah, Deathly Hollows is on there too. Holy fuck, yeah. All of them are on there.
I'm confused.
That's how long ago the fucking movies came out.
Isn't that
Yeah.
crazy, dude? Like, fuck.
We're old.
The last movies came out that long ago?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, because the last book came out, I was over 18 when it came out.
Yeah, but you got to remember they were.
Yeah, but the games
they,
were still getting released for the PS2 then.
Yeah, because PS2 was releasing games up to
Yeah,
up to
true.
2013.
That's insane.
Yeah,
That's stupid.
they were releasing games for that console for 13 fucking years, dude.
Were
That's
we
stupid.
23 when the last PS2? Then yeah, I guess if we were 23, then it would have been after those movies were released.
Yeah.
Not too long after. Well, Haley was a little bit younger than that.
Fucking toddler.
All right, Mikey, your turn.
But does she know her ABCs?
Better than you, Fox.
Oh.
Hey, whoa, we're doing fine on our ABCs. Don't lump us in with Mikey.
I don't know. Your fucking dementia is coming through.
Ooh.
Oh.
Shut
Wow.
the fuck up and go change your pull-up.
Jesus tits. All right.
Shots
Remember, you need
fired.
to quit
Shots
drinking
fired.
water in the next hour and a half or you'll wet the bed.
All right.
It's hot.
All right.
It's spicy up in here.
I'm gonna pick.
Mikey's like, I gotta put these back on the rails.
There's a reason why Manja and I aren't allowed on streams together.
Why? Because it's hilarious.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
We're gonna have some real life backyard wrestling.
Yeah, Mikey, you had the last 20 minutes to think about this and you didn't have
Jeez.
anything.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
Come on.
He's distracted by food.
Yeah, what you ordering?
I got this place called Nash and Tender. It's basically a hot chicken place, Nashville place with French fries and yeah. So I got, they have these loaded fries that are covered with like Nashville hot chicken, mac and cheese, French fries, coleslaw, and like their special sauce. Don't say it, Majin. Fuck off.
I love that he stopped that before it even started.
And yeah, so basically it's like loaded Nashville hot chicken fries, everything on it. All right, I'm gonna go with Dragon Ball Z Budokai.
Ooh, that's a
one
good
or two.
choice, actually.
Yeah, that's solid.
Yeah, it's a solid choice.
Yeah.
I just want to know, you going 1 or 2?
I think that, fuck, let's just do them all. Fuck it.
I mean, 2 is superior to 1.
So there's Budokai. Okay, so I don't really remember. I remember playing them all, but like, what is the difference between Budokai 1, 2, and 3 and Budokai Tenkaichi 1, 2, and 3?
Tenkaichi introduced the fusions before Budokai did. So Budokai 2 did not have Gotenks in it, and Tenkaichi 1, I believe, had Gotenks in it from the start.
Correct.
Now I know Budokai Tenkaichi 3 is like $150 fucking game.
Because it's absolutely one of the best Dragon Ball and general fighting games from that time.
And it, you know, it's part 3, so I'm assuming it was like late in the life cycle of the PS2.
Yes, I believe so.
Because it's the only, like, to my knowledge, it's the only expensive Budokai game on the console. All the other ones are cheap. And okay, I remember this game. I had this game. I don't really refresh my memory. What was Dragon Ball Z Sagas on PS2?
I don't remember.
I want to say Sagas was a playthrough game. So kind of like they did with
most of the anime games, right? Like there was the Naruto games that you fought through, and then there were like the ones that had storyline to them. I think 7 Deadly Sins had one too.
Okay, so where are we putting all of the Budokai games? Where are we put? So I think, God damn it,
Solid B.
I don't know, bro. I think Budokai 2 was my favorite.
I would put Budokai 2 S tier. The rest of them, Tenkaichi 3, I would probably put S tier also. The rest of them are probably solid Bs.
Okay.
I'd agree with that. I'm good with that.
Okay, that was my pick. Angel, we are back to you.
Let's go Ace Combat 5.
You're the only one who's played that.
Really?
No, I played it.
I'm just
I
fucking.
played it.
I'm fucking with you, bro.
Oh.
I'm just,
I was about to say,
I'm like,
bro.
what? These games are huge.
Yeah, it was cute when I played it. It was arcadey. You were flying around. It reminded me of that one fucking game that you could play in the arcade. Remember where you could sit down and like you were flying around? And solid choice. I'd give it an A.
It's an A tier game. I owned a flight stick just to play this game.
Okay, that's too far, but yeah.
Yeah, that's too far.
I mean, worth it in my opinion.
Too far.
Yeah, I can't knock you for it. I'm just teasing.
Yeah, totally worth it for me. I would definitely put it as an A. It's a great game. I haven't played the most recent one, but I loved these games when I was younger.
all right.
I despised anything that caused me to fly around in a plane, so I never played it.
Matt, what are you? What's your PlayStation game?
I had to go and look this one up because I remembered playing it. I couldn't remember the name. Blood Will Tell.
Oh, that's a fucking $400 game. I know exactly the one you're talking about. Here it is, right here.
Why is it every time I bring up a game, the first thing you say is, "Wow, that's super expensive."
It
Because
is.
you have expensive
Because it is.
taste.
You have
Because you-
expensive taste.
No,
Yeah.
dude, Blood
Bougie.
Will Tell is one of the most expensive games on the console. It's like a $400 horror game.
Well, it's also, it's really good. It's based off of a manga, I believe, where a dude sells his kid to the devil for, to build back their business or some shit like that. So the kid's born and demons come and take 99 different body parts. And so the kid grows up having, no arms, no legs, like just there. And
Wait.
It sounds fucking weird.
No. Haley,
Huh?
name of it. Anime.
Futurama?
No. Kid has nothing, can't talk. Little kid goes around with him.
Yep.
He's killing demons.
Yep.
Dororo.
Yeah, Dororo.
That's it.
The rah rah rah.
I thought we were talking about the expensive games. So sorry.
No, the
Dororo.
story he just gave was that.
Dororo is the game. It's based off of that.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's one of my favorite animes.
It has a game for it. It's really good.
You should get the emulator, Haley.
Yeah.
And play it.
Is the anime that old though?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I was gonna say I can tell
Welcome
you.
to the party, pal.
Right?
So where are we putting Blood Will Tell?
A solid A. Not
Yeah,
quite an
Mikey.
S tier, but firmly A, almost S. I'd have to play it again to tell whether or not I would jam it all the way up or not, but it was really good. It did a really good job of the Metroidvania-esque style of play, where you could you had to go and you had to, as you collected body parts, it would give you certain powers that would let you explore further. It was really good. It was a solid collection, and I love the story. So
Right. Dude, that's definitely one on my list, but coming up with $300 or $400, it's gonna be a while.
work the pole, son.
Mm-hmm.
Get back on the corner.
Both polls.
Both of them. All right. Ange, give me your next one.
Army Men Sarge's Heroes 2.
The fuck out of here, bro.
That's a phenomenal
that's a
game.
great
That one's
game.
That is
good.
A tier.
I'm
What?
just
Yeah.
I'm just saying for Ange.
It's so
Look,
good.
I appreciate that Ange isn't giving me his typical like RPGs. He's picking like out of the box games. I love it.
Well, dude, him and Matt just streamed a game that was basically a remake of this, only updated.
Yes.
Yeah.
Army Men
kinda
Sarge's
did.
Heroes 2, right? Is the one you said?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's A tier all day long.
Yeah.
All goddamn day long.
Yeah.
So good.
All right. A it is. All right. Haley.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Yep.
Scooby Doo Monster Mayhem.
I have this.
I had this game at one point.
I have all the Scooby-Doo games from the 6th generation, I believe.
I distinctly avoided most IP-based games during that time because I was, 18 to 22 and just too cool for that.
It's right there, Mikey. Right there.
It's right fucking there.
It's right fucking there.
staring at it. It's beside Scarface. It's
I-
beside Scarface.
Fuck off.
Okay,
Like-
next time we do this,
Smack dead
Mikey?
in the middle of the fucking screen. I
Mikey's
can't
not
find
in
it.
Mikey's not in charge of the mouse next time we do this.
Thank you.
We'll just share the screen to Discord and he could just capture it and someone else can do it.
Thank you. Exhausting dealing with you guys. All right.
We try.
Mystery
Every time I
Mayhem.
sing ABCD, my cats is singing with me.
Where are we putting it? Mystery Mayhem. Scooby Dooby Doo.
B.
I would agree.
Why?
The Scooby Doo games were pretty fun.
I love the Scooby Doo games.
It was fun, but I actually like the Nintendo ones better.
I'm trying to think. I got a couple.
I don't remember what console it was on, but it was a Nintendo one.
My favorite was Scooby Doo Mystery for the Super Nintendo, but
That's
I
probably.
really liked. They had, there's like 3 of them I think for 6th gen. They had there's one for GameCube too. There's like Unmasked, and then there's Mystery Mayhem, and then there's something spooky, something I can't fucking remember. But okay, Majin, give us another one. There's like, I'm surprised you're not picking any well, you did pick Manhunt. I was gonna say I'm surprised you're not picking more horror games.
Oh no, I'm keeping this, completely away from, the stereotypical things that you would think I would say. So therefore,
We all are.
will go Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist Roses.
Actually, good game.
Yeah.
Nice.
Phenomenal. Forbidden Memories for PS1 was better, but Duelist Roses was amazing.
Yes.
Also, it's in Y.
Fucking eat my asshole.
Oh my god.
Just making sure you remembered how to spell it. Trying to be nice.
Down.
Shut up.
You are
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Just cut stream. Never streams again.
Okay, I can tell you it's right next to Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yeah, Mikey, Scooby-Doo Mystery, that was my favorite one for Super Nintendo.
Yep, it's so good.
Yep.
It's like one of those random ones that I had to have like CIB for the Super Nintendo, just because it was one of my favorite Super Nintendo games. God damn it, dude! This isn't in fucking order. I'm
Go
like,
up a little.
Oh god, it fucking hurts my fucking brain. There it is. Okay. There's 3 fucking Yu-Gi-Oh games and I can't read the font. Which one is it?
The third one right next to Yu Yu Hakusho.
Okay, there you go. Were the other 2 Yu-Gi-Oh games on this list that I'm looking at good too, or what?
I did not play the DX one, and I don't recognize the other one.
I don't recognize it either.
All right, so where is this Yu-Gi-Oh game gonna go? Because I have not played it.
It's at least a B, possibly an A.
I would actually put it as an A.
So was it like you played the card game and like the monsters would come out on the field like in a Pokemon game and actually fight each other and shit? Or no?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they didn't really fight each other. I mean, you would
No.
choose to attack or defend, but you would have
Yeah.
the 3D animation on Duelist Roses.
Yeah.
Forbidden Memories, you didn't get the 3D animation. It was just the cards.
All right.
Mel.
Mel.
Okay, I'll give a serious one now. Digimon World Data Squad.
That's serious? I'm just kidding.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I'm serious about
Ow.
Digimon.
Fuck.
Wow.
Wait, there's a couple ones. Which one did you say? Data
Data
Squad?
Squad.
Okay, there it is.
Yeah.
Digimon World Data Squad. Okay. What
Janae.
an A. Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, I did not play the Digimon games for PS2. I played
I
all
didn't
of them
either.
for PS1.
I played this one because it's the one that I had.
I didn't play them because it was not Magic the Gathering.
All right.
Also, Matt, we need to have a discussion at some point in time about that
what?
specific statement.
Why can't both?
What?
Because money is finite.
What?
Wow.
And Magic the Gathering is expensive.
Yes.
I know I play it.
I started
But-
playing again like a month ago.
Oh
My
no.
wallet already hates me.
I got my new Baldur's Gate cards. I'm so excited.
I'm getting ready to buy Trist. I'm trying to rebuild my Sliver deck. So that's draining my wallet right now.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna go with. Fuck. All right. I'll go with.
I wouldn't go with fuck.
Yeah, me either.
I
I
don't
could
really
go
think
with,
that was
you
good.
could go. Well, there was
Fuck
a
2 is
there was a
better.
Playboy game that came out on PS2. You could
Hey,
go with
don't-
that.
And the guy game.
Don't
Oh,
forget Leisure
God.
Suit Larry.
And Leisure Suit
Yes.
Larry, yeah. All right. I'm going
There it
with.
is.
BMX
Academy
XXX.
I'm going with Max Payne.
S
First
tier.
one.
Oh my God, S tier.
S tier.
S.
S. Especially the first one. My
Yeah.
God.
Only the first one, in my opinion. I wasn't really a fan of the rest of them.
Never played
But,
the
like,
third one.
Two was
you
all
can't
right.
can't tell me.
Three was butts. Like,
Everyone remembers walking in and seeing the crib and seeing the blood in it.
Yep.
mhm.
All right.
Do we all get one god tier? Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Yep.
I still haven't decided, so
I'm still working my way through.
Oh, I definitely have decided.
Go ahead. And
Go ahead.
spill it.
Oh, okay. It's Kingdom Hearts 2.
That's your
Ah.
god tier?
That's
Yes.
actually one I
Okay.
was considering.
I mean it's a fair shot.
Yep.
Yeah. It's the best in that series.
Yeah, it made me cry. If a video game can make me cry, it's definitely in my top tier. Because that means that I emotionally connected with characters.
Is this the first game that I'm dragging up, or is this the second one? I couldn't read the font. It hurts.
The first one is the silver one.
Okay.
Or
Yeah,
the
that's
second one's the silver one is what I
Yeah,
meant
that's
to
the
say.
first one.
Oh, well, let's rank the first one, too, since I already drug it all the way up here. Where are we putting the first Kingdom Hearts? And I'll grab the other one for Mel right now.
B.
I would put it in a B because the story is good,
controls.
but the gameplay's not great.
Controls, God.
Did the controls
Kill
get
me.
better from the first one? Because I only played I tried playing the first
Yes.
one.
Yes,
And
two
the
is
floating bullshit was so terrible.
2 was
Yeah.
way better. 2 was such an improvement.
All right.
But I give it a B because I would put it a lot lower if we're just going on gameplay, but story-wise, I really liked it too. So I would have put it between a B and a C. I don't think it deserves anything higher than a B though.
No, it doesn't. Just because those controls were so
Hey,
bad.
I'm in the same boat as Matt. Like, I played the first one and couldn't get into it because of the controls being so fucking awful.
We just
Yeah.
talked about this, you and
Yeah.
I.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, God tier, Kingdom Hearts 2. And
That's when I hand the control to boyfriend and he plays and I get to enjoy.
all
Finish
right.
this for me because I don't want to.
So Mel gave her God tier. Did you give your regular game too, Mel? No.
Yeah, Digimon.
The last,
Oh, Digimon.
Data.
Digimon. Yeah.
God.
Okay. Angel, we're back
And
up
then
to
you
you.
did Max Payne. So
I'm going to do Hunter the Reckoning.
God damn
Dude,
it.
we're Hunter the Reckoning. Isn't that the one me and you were just talking about, Majin?
yes, it's actually Wayward.
Yeah.
Hunter the
Yeah.
Reckoning was Xbox.
Yeah, Wayward. Yes, I own both still
So
because they were that good.
So what's the actual title so I can look in?
It's Hunter
It's
the
Hunter
Reckoning Wayward.
Wayward.
You passed it. You're way past it.
It's up. It's up.
I was going up to
Actually-
I was going to W, sorry.
Yeah.
I actually saw it because you were looking for Kingdom Hearts, and I was like, oh my God, that's on here. I have to do that one.
Yes.
I loved both of the Hunter the Reckoning games. I wish they would have made more. I would have continued to pay full price for them without batting an eye. Absolutely love both of them. Still own both of them because they were that good. I'm glad I never got rid of them because they're so damn hard to find now, or at least every time I've gone looking, they've been hard to find. Go down just a little bit more, Mikey. It's right next to Ice Age.
We were looking the other day. You can actually find them fairly cheap.
Yeah,
Again,
they are cheap. All three of them
Are
that
they
we
cheap?
found. Yeah.
Okay.
There's 3 different
I would-
ones.
I mean, I own them still, and my copies still work, so. Find Ice Age, and then go to the left. You're welcome.
Okay, so where are we putting Hunter the Reckoning?
For me, that's an
Um,
A tier game.
Hey,
That is a strong A tier game all day long.
yeah. If I couldn't get anyone to play Gauntlet Legends, it's that.
Wayward specifically.
I
Yeah,
think-
Wayward's A. Reckoning would be S tier.
Yes, I
Yeah.
was gonna say the original one was an S tier game, but it didn't come out on PS2. So
Hunter the Reckoning, Wayward. So the original was on original Xbox, wasn't it, Majin?
Yes, Hunter was on Xbox. Hunter the Reckoning was on Xbox, and then Hunter the Reckoning Wayward is PS2 port.
Okay, so it's a solid A. Okay.
yes,
All right, Ange, give me your next one. Or no, Matt. Matt's next. Matt, give me the next one.
Oof.
He's gonna say Haunting
What's the
Grounds.
music playing right now, Mikey?
The music playing right now is a lo-fi version of Ahead on Our Way from Final Fantasy VII. Can I link
Yes. It's your
Spotify?
channel.
Okay, copy link to playlist here, guys. I'm gonna put it in chat on YouTube, so you guys can. There is the Spotify link for this playlist that we are listening to.
Make sure you put the Spotify link and not your Pornhub link.
Yeah. So this was basically a PlayStation Lo-Fi, and it's called PlayStation Lo-Fi and Chill playlist on Spotify.
Okay, I had to go remember the name because my brain stroked off after someone took the game I was originally going to take.
I'm sorry. I have good taste too.
Yes, you do. I'm gonna say Fatal Frame 1.
Ooh. Okay.
Hold on, wait a second. Mikey, how expensive is Fatal Frame?
The first Fatal Frame is $80 for the PS2, and it's about $50-$60 for the original Xbox. Fatal Frame.
I think you know that.
Fatal Frame 2 is about the same price, about $80, about $50-$60 for the Xbox, and then Fatal Frame 3 is about $80. They're all $80 games, like all of them. Unless you get them on the Xbox, you might get them for like $20-$30 cheaper. Fatal Frame 1, oh man, that's a great game. That is a solid, it's an A for me.
Honestly, I'd bump it up to S. It did a really good job of, it pushed the genre forward. And while it didn't end up being, a Resident Evil, right now,
it should have been.
The resurgence of the Fatal Frame series is showing the longevity and how cool it was. Well, and yeah, I put it in S.
Well, I just picked up 2 Fatal Frame games for the Switch, the Maiden of Blackwater and the other one. What the fuck is it called? Mask of the Lunar Eclipse and the Maiden of Blackwater. I know one of those was a Wii U game that got ported, and then the other one is like the newest Fatal Frame game that just came out for like PS4 and Switch and shit.
That's what made me think about it, is because I picked those up and they're sitting there on my list, and I'm like, yeah, but I loved them because I played the first one and I played the second one. I didn't get a chance to play the third one.
You know what? But I heard that the second one, Crimson Butterflies, is better than the first game.
Yes, it is. So, but I didn't want to put that one in. We could put that one in. If we were going to sort it like that, 2 would be firmly S, and we could nudge the first one down to A. But I really appreciated what the first one did.
Right. It was so unique.
It's so different. Yeah, it was so different.
And it's fucking scary, dude. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, God, yeah. The color palettes they chose. Having to pop into the camera and suddenly going from third person to first person as a game designer, that kind of shit's super important.
Yeah.
When you're normally able to see the stuff immediately around you, and then once it's time for the action, having to shift into first person where you can't see around you, that invokes terror.
Yeah.
Especially when you're dealing with fucking ghosts that can show up anytime.
Oh yeah, no problem, Midget Sparkle. Yeah, that the playlist actually is pretty good so far. It's pretty chill. All right.
I think I'm finally gonna name my god tier.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go with Final Fantasy X.
Okay.
Y'all can laugh at me. You can make fun of me all you want. Final Fantasy X holds a very special place in my heart. Yeah, fuck you, Majin. It's fine.
It's okay. I mean, if I was going to laugh at you, I'd laugh like, ha, ha, ha,
ha. Yeah. Yep. I had that coming.
I like 10.
It's a great game.
10 was a good game.
It is a great game.
I hate the sports part. I don't like the sports part of it at all.
I prefer Final Fantasy 12 over 10.
See, and I hated 12.
I really liked 12. 10 was too short.
I liked the combat in 12 more.
I like turn-based though. That's because
you're old.
The difference.
It's fine.
Well, yeah.
No, it's because we have taste.
Yeah.
And
there's that.
And you're old. You need slower paced combat.
I need the time. I need the time to decide my action.
There's literally nothing wrong with turn-based. I just love Japanese stuff so much.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with turn-based. Final Fantasy actually got worse when it got away from turn-based. So
I agree.
Whatever.
I 100% agree.
10 was the last good Final Fantasy.
No.
Yes.
I agree.
12 is dog shit.
13-2 was good.
Lightning Returns, I heard, was good.
13-2 was excellent. And Lightning Returns was not bad either.
Yeah.
And I heard 16 is pretty good.
Haven't played it, so.
And the Final Fantasy VII remake is pretty good. And I
haven't played it yet.
Won't play it. I refuse. I'm not playing something that they're going to release in parts as a cash cow.
Yeah, I'm not playing it until it's all complete.
And Final Fantasy 14 is good too. 14 is great.
14's a totally different
count, though. It's
beast.
an MMO.
It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
yeah,
It's
totally
still a Final
different beast.
Fantasy game, and it's not turn-based. So eat my
We're not
ass.
Love how everybody just
We're not
like
gonna-
forgets that 15 was a game.
It sucked.
It was terrible. That's why we just sweep it under the rug.
I listed
That's why
everyone.
The story,
Guys,
the story of 15
jeez.
was great right up to the end. The story of 15 was, I mean, it was good. It was a buddy tale.
It was a
That
good
was
story.
Yeah, it was different, and it was arguably. I mean, I pulled a lot of fun out of it, right up until they pulled that 15 years later bullshit, and I'm like, okay, why?
Yeah.
They Stephen Kinged it. They did not know how to do a proper ending, so they flubbed it something fierce. With respect to Stephen King, if you ever hear this,
I don't know. That sounds like some M. Night Shyamalan shit to me.
I mean, it could go either way.
Yeah, I've watched
No,
plenty of
the-
M.
the-
Night
the beginning
Shyamalan
was-
movies that ruined it with the end.
yeah.
They make me feel like I've wasted the last hour and a half of my life.
No, I respect it, Angel. I respect the 10 god tier. I understand.
So
Although
what?
the international version was better.
What? Okay, then what's your regular game we're gonna vote on, Angel?
Did we lose him?
We ran him out.
Oh no.
Coward.
Oh wait, it was Angel's turn to pick a regular game as well, right?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Okay, well then we'll come back to him. He must have stepped away for a second. We'll go with Matt. Give us another game.
All right. Since we're talking about M. Night Shyamalan type stories and things that kind of completely fucking fell apart at the end, I submit Indigo Prophecy.
Lol.
Indigo Prophecy.
If you've ever played, what was it, Detroit Become Human, whatever the fuck it was, Two Souls, those kind of really deep narrative games that have controls that seem to defy everything forever, this is where it started.
Did you guys see this on the list?
Yes,
No.
it's
Okay.
under I for Indigo.
Well, no, I know, but I'm looking at Ice Age, Ico, whole.
The image it's a white background, I believe. I think that was the version.
Yeah, because
Why is Hulk at the oh he's Incredible Hulk.
yeah, incredible. Indigo Prophecy, found it, got it.
Okay, good.
So where are we putting it? I've never played it.
I'm gonna say B tier. It's good, but just expect a very disappointing ending where everyone suddenly turns Super Saiyan and you're flying through clouds and punching it matrixed in the wrong way. But the journey was really good. And it was very novel for its time. And I believe it deserves really big props for pushing interesting storytelling in video games, because it tells this story from multiple different perspectives, and you're playing lots of different characters. There are lots of different things that you can do in there that you can use to progress the story. And there you can accidentally make things a lot harder for other characters or easier for other characters because you screw up or you don't screw up. And
Yeah.
if the ending didn't fall over, I would say it would be pushed much higher.
Right.
And good news for you, I bet you can get it for 56 and a handy.
All right. Fuck yeah. All right, Ange.
All right, I'll give my god tier first, and I'm gonna get hate for it. I don't care, and that's Second and 4.
Okay. I have that game too. I have Second and
Wow.
3, 4, and 5.
I had it before it got stolen. I had 4 and 5 and Tactics,
Why would you get hate for that?
because a lot of people don't like 4 and 5
Oh, I
for
missed
whatever
those,
reason.
So, I mean, I can hate you on principle though. If that'll help.
Okay, I mean,
Fuck
if
you,
it'll
Ange.
warm the cockles of your own heart. Fuck
All
you
right.
too, eh?
So,
The what?
what's your regular game?
My regular game is gonna be Phantom Brave.
I like how she was just half listening and then she heard the word cock. She's like, wait,
What?
one of my keywords.
Phantom Brave.
It's like the opposite of a sleeper word.
Yep.
Oh, fuck me.
No, thank you.
No, hard pass.
No.
I mean, you're cute. You are an attractive man, but
Thank you.
you're just not my type.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
Oh.
We'll have to just be friends. Also, there's that.
What was that?
I don't know.
And his name is John C.
Told you you'd finally use those, Ange.
I had to wait for the right time.
Okay. I'm going to step away for a moment. Be right back.
Sounds good, buddy.
No, not my dick.
What? Wait, what's it called? Phantom
Brave.
It probably starts with a P, is my guess, but I could be wrong.
I'm so sorry.
Bombastic
Got it.
side eye. Criminal offensive side eye.
Why is it so long?
Does it make you embarrassed or touching it?
All right. Where are we putting Phantom Brave, Ange?
Phantom Brave is a solid B. It's a Niz game that had some interesting mechanics that were fun, but didn't quite land the way they could have, because unlike Disgaea, you had to use objects that were on the battlefield, like whether it was plants or barrels or whatever, to summon your army out, and it, depending on which object it was, it gave them different bonuses. So it was an interesting system, but there were some flaws to it, but it was still a really fun game.
Right. I've never played it.
It's good. I played it.
I recognize the cover,
era.
but
It got re-released on PC.
all right.
Not that
So
long ago.
Haley, give us another game. Who has not given their god tier?
Did you?
I didn't.
I didn't.
I don't think Matt did either.
No, he did. His was Shadow Hearts.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Haley's was Sims. Mel's was Kingdom Hearts. Angel, Final Fantasy, and yours is Sekiden. So we need Majin's
And yours.
and mine.
I just want to clarify. My god tier was Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yes, Kingdom Hearts 2.
Bitch, did you really
Right.
just do that right now?
Yes.
Oh my god.
I just want to make it clear that I did not put Kingdom Hearts as my god tier.
Oh, I thought you were gonna pick.
Okay,
like,
so I have a really off the wall one
Oh,
to
good.
join. SSX on tour.
Lol.
That is a random one out of all the SSX games. You picked that one.
That was the one I had. Or had access to, should I say?
Yeah, I liked SSX Tricky,
Yep, that was the one I enjoyed. You passed them.
and I had SSX 3. I have SSX 3, but I never played the on tour one.
It's what I had access to.
You know what, Haley? I think that's the one that I played too. Like, it's another one that I played also, I should say.
Where are we putting that one?
Put it in B. It was fun.
You know, it's a racing game.
All right. Ooh, my dasher's almost here. Good, I'm fucking hungry. Midget Sparkle says Xenosaga Trilogy is god tier.
I would have a hard time arguing that for at least the first one.
I have thoughts on that, and I've been thinking about Xenosaga the entire time,
I've looked at it a couple times too.
but I would not rank them all together god tier.
No.
I would probably put 1 as A, 2 as god tier, and 3 as S. 1 had its issues. I loved 1. I loved the whole trilogy, but 1 had some issues with gameplay and stuff. 2 was incredible, and 3 was a good in between 1 and 2.
It's under X.
Oh shit.
Hey, you know what? It's in a weird place actually. So
it's kind of separated by a couple of games.
Yeah. Right there, you just passed it.
Here's Xenosaga 3, and I see 1 and 2 there.
Yeah.
Xenosaga
That's why I was trying
3.
to be nice.
So Xenosaga 1 is like a $30 game, 2 is like a $50 game, and Xenosaga 3 is like a $200 to $300 game. It depends.
It's so damn hard to find.
It breaks my heart that I had all 3 and they're gone.
Well, it just depends too, because there's 2 versions of Xenosaga 3, right? There's the regular cover, and then there is the Best Buy exclusive cover with the lenticular artwork on the front, which that's the more expensive. That's more like $300-$400, and the regular cover's like $200.
I just love to have them again.
Same. I want to play them again. I want them remastered on PC.
Please, God, yes. I still think I have my original Xenosaga 2 and 3 went up in the fire. So
I have the first 2, but I just haven't wanted to spend $200 on this third one.
I mean, for me, they were amazing. Love these games.
All right, Xenosaga 2. Okay.
I preferred Xenosaga 2 over 1.
And see, I'm the opposite.
Okay, so where are we putting Xenosaga 1?
I mean, it's an S tier for me.
I won't disagree on it. I just have some issues. It's me nitpicking, honestly. They're not like fundamental issues with the game. It's just me. I have just fiddly bits about the first one that bothered me.
All right, so Xenosaga 1 is an S. 2 is a what?
Put them all on S.
Yeah, I think that we'd have to go with S for all 3.
I can compromise on this.
Okay. What? You guys want to take like a little 5-minute break real quick? My food just got here.
I was gonna ask if we could here in just a second. So yeah, that's perfect for me.
Yeah, guys, we're gonna take a 5-minute bathroom break. Get your snacks, drinks, whatever you need to do. Use the bathroom. We'll be back in just 5.
Cue the elevator music. Hey, Mike, you want to deafen us so that we can talk while you're gone?
Yeah, 10-4. How the fuck do I do that again? Oh, I just hit. I deafened me, right?
Oh my god.
Been a while.
Yes. You should just go to the bottom and click deafen.
Lord help us.
Alrighty. We are back, guys. Sorry about that.
Starland.
Hello.
That's up in the DC area.
Hello.
The
Hello.
Hello.
Hello?
Okay.
Hello.
Oh, hey. Sorry.
Welcome back.
Are you though?
No.
Let's see the food.
How's your food?
Give us food cans.
I ate a little too fast, so I'm a little nauseous.
Oh
Did you eat the whole goddamn thing?
No, I ate like maybe a quarter of it, if that.
Okay, but you're not showing us the food.
It's in the kitchen.
Okay, well, when you're not nauseous, you have to give us the food shot.
Okay.
It's good old fashioned mukbang.
Yeah. All right. So whose turn was it? Oh, Angel, you were gone. So Angel, what was yours? Your regular game?
So I am gonna go with Fallout Brotherhood of Steel.
Okay.
Fair enough.
This is an odd one. I honestly thought, because I'll admit this, I was doing a lot of really heavy drugs at the time, and I thought I imagined this fucking game. It's down near the bottom. Straight up, because for years I couldn't find it again. I'm like, dude, I must have hallucinated this whole fucking thing. When I finally did find it again, I was like, oh my god. It's a couple rows up from the Hobbit, right near the F1 games that are down near the bottom. I see it. Fairly Odd Parents, it's off to the right.
There's two. Which one? The blue one or the red one?
Wait, what? Oh,
There's
no,
two
no.
Fairly Odd Parents
No,
games. Is it
to
the
the
blue one or
game,
the
the
red
game
one?
to the right of that is the one I want. It's the Brotherhood of Steel. Fine, there you go.
I've never played this one.
So this one was kind of cool. It had 3 playable characters. It was a third-person action style. I really, really enjoyed it. I always, for whatever reason, well, actually, I do know why. I always played the ghoul because he was immune to the radiation that you'd run into. And it was a super solid, fun game. I would definitely put it as a B.
I avoided it specifically because I saw the Fallout name and saw that it wasn't an RPG, and I hit the hard pass.
I almost did the same thing, but somebody gave it to me, like literally was like, hey, I played this and thought you'd like it. And I was like, all right, cool. I'm not paying for it.
Fair enough.
Where are you putting it?
I put it as a B.
All right.
It was fun. It was just stupid fun, and that's what I wanted from it. And it was actually worth playing in that way.
So whose turn was it next? Because we came back to Angel, so we did
Xenosaga games. I remember that.
Yeah,
I was here for that.
And then Ange picked Phantom Brave.
So that would mean it's Haley.
I'm gonna assume Haley.
But didn't Haley just pick a random ass one too? SSX on tour.
I was here for that though.
Okay, then it's not Haley.
So it's Majin.
Mel?
Oh.
Majin, it's you.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll give us our first D tier game.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Resident Evil Outbreak.
Oh. Fair.
The second worst Resident Evil game to ever be released.
What would you consider the worst?
Operation Raccoon City.
Yeah, that one's
I have
pretty
to
bad.
give you that. I have to give you that.
You didn't like Outbreak File 2?
Nope. I did not like any of the Outbreak games. I think they are a blasphemy to the entire franchise.
Wasn't the whole point of them back then was to play them with friends or online or something?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They were meant to be
stupid.
online, it didn't work.
Gamers don't have friends.
All right, I'll do my god tier now, I guess. Yeah, my god tier for the PlayStation 2 is Resident Evil 4.
fucking disgusting.
Yep.
Yeah, but it's a god tier, so we can't really argue.
It's the best Resident
Nope.
Evil game ever made.
But I will give him the most shit that I gave you for Final Fantasy X. It is a dog shit Resident Evil game. It is like bottom 5.
Oh, you're tripping.
No,
You're fucking
fucking
tripping.
terrible.
No.
That was the downfall of Resident Evil. When that game released, they all went downhill from there.
No. Absolutely not.
They
think
lost
you're
the
both
horror
right.
aspect and went more towards the first
Shit.
person, like weird shit. It's no longer a
Action.
horror game.
No. You're both right. Resident Evil 4 was fantastic, but it also sent it sent the wrong message. And RE5 was pretty much was the where it all kind of came together, and they realized, oh wait a minute, we've milked this franchise too much and moved it a little too far from where it's supposed to go. And they were like, but wait, hold my beer. Let's try this one more time. And then fucking 6 came out. And 6 was
Awful.
Fucking terrible.
I would say 4 was good.
I didn't like 4 and 5. Or I didn't like 5 and 6. I mean,
Yeah. You know,
Neither
5,
did I.
like at all.
5 took all the wrong. Well, I mean, that's the problem when it comes to the narrative structure of the game and the series. It started the way horror should be. Horror games should be tight. They should be, they're supposed to make the player feel small, especially with survival horror. And 1, 2, 3, Veronica, all of those kind of held to that same feel. And then when they switched over to 4, things started getting a little bit bigger. Rescuing the president's daughters, kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
But I would argue with 4, they still managed to keep everything. It made the player feel isolated and alone.
Right.
And then 5 fucking came out, and they were all like,
Here's a
you know
partner.
what? Yeah, here's a partner, and here's even more guns. You need more gun. Obviously, more gun is going to solve the problem here, and you get to kill swarms of zombies.
And don't forget all the steroids that Chris Redfield was taking so that he could punch that boulder.
Punch that boulder, baby.
Yeah.
I think that right there was the jumping of the shark for where that went. So yeah, I think you're both right, and in a way you're both wrong because neither of you are me.
Well,
All right. So Majin gave his.
Gotta
Mel.
love
Hold on, real quick, Mel. Just to be a dick to Mikey, I'm gonna do proper god tier, and I'm gonna say Code Veronica X
It's a good game.
because it's what Resident Evil should be.
No, Code Veronica is a great game. I'm not knocking that at all.
Yeah.
I just really, and I love Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3. I just really liked 4 a lot.
Because it was less horror oriented, and
No.
you're a pansy with horror games.
No.
Yes, you are.
Actually, I'm gonna side with him on this. I'm gonna say that going to the full third-person camera, as opposed to the room-by-room static camera.
Yeah. It's the fixed camera angles that they used to use.
Yeah, they made it scarier
They made it
because
harder
you
to
couldn't see
control.
what. Yes, you couldn't see what was right next to you.
Having the game screw you over because you couldn't see because they arbitrarily chose particular ways to have the camera.
Yeah, I mean,
Scarier.
it definitely added to the horror aspect because you'd freak out because controlling your character was fucking awful. You'd panic because you're like, God damn it, I can't get these fucking characters to fucking move, and then you die.
Did you try using the analog sticks to turn yourself?
Yeah.
It worked out perfectly.
I don't know, bro. Tank controls and fixed camera angles, like, it made it scary because you fucking panicked because they sucked.
They made it more difficult to control.
It made it more difficult, so you'd fucking freak out and panic because you fucking struggle controlling the characters, or at least most people did.
But now it's Mel's turn.
Yes, Mel, what is your pick?
Final Fantasy X-2, the best Barbie dress-up game ever.
I hate you.
I hate that game so much.
Oh, that game. Oh, my god tier is X, and I hated X too. Fuck.
I loved it.
I talked to
I'm
my
gonna-
wife. She loved 10, and she said, "But X2 was terrible." And I'm like, "Yes, dear."
I will say 10-2, I feel like was marketed predominantly towards females.
Yeah.
And I feel like it did a lot
It was an
better
all-girl
with
squad
female.
that you got to
Yeah.
play with.
Yeah, it was
And
for
you
the
get to
female
change your
demographic.
outfits.
Yeah, it was the first super woke Final Fantasy game.
As a 16-year-old girl, I was excited. I liked it. Sorry.
I don't begrudge you. I just.
And as an obviously 20-year-old, how do you feel about it now?
I'm 33 now, and
I was lying for you.
That's okay. I'm okay with my age. I still like it. What do you mean? But it's like a nostalgia thing. Like I know it's not great. I know it's not great. I know it's not the best Final Fantasy game, but
I've never played it. What makes it the Barbie dress-up game?
Literally the fact that you could change your outfit and it gave you different powers.
Basically.
So you're
for
different.
all three of the girls that you could have in your party.
So you change your outfit and each outfit gives you different powers.
Yes, it's a class system essentially.
I mean, that almost sounds
and they
like
have cute little animations for when they do change.
Oh.
They basically made class changes a Sailor Moon effect.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, that doesn't sound as bad as you guys are making it sound, but I've never played the game.
You'd have to play it.
You have to play it.
I mean, Sailor Moon was an awesome show. I liked Sailor Moon.
It was nothing like Sailor Moon.
But that's the easiest way to describe it.
Yeah,
that's the
as
easiest
far
way
as
to
the
describe
powers and
what it is, but
yeah,
that's convenient.
Okay, then I have a Final Fantasy question for you guys, and I've asked this before, but explain it again because I bought one of the games last night. In what order do you play these games? Okay, so you have Final Fantasy 13, you have 13-2, and then you have 13 Lightning Returns.
Lightning Returns is 13-3.
Okay.
So you play it 13-2 and 13 Lightning Returns.
Okay, so Lightning Returns is the third one. I just didn't know.
No. You misunderstand. There's only 2 games in that series, period.
Oh, you don't play the first 13?
No. God,
Yes,
no.
you do.
Please. No, you don't.
13 is not as bad as people think just because it's on rails. It was actually a fun, enjoyable story, and it was a fun game. It's just people bitch about it because it wasn't open world, because they're fucking snobs.
It wasn't even that. It just... Oh, it was... No.
It just didn't run well on the console that I played it on, and I didn't bring it up because I did not play it on the PlayStation. Yeah.
Xbox 360. Yep. The neutered version. It's fine.
The PS3 version was better?
Oh, yes.
The PC version is better.
No, also true. There's a very infamous scene where it's very early in the game. You're riding a rail car, and in the PS3 version, you can see out, and it's this big, beautiful, sprawling shot of the world, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. And in the Xbox 360 version, because the console couldn't do it, they have it just covered in clouds.
Oh, well, I went to a retro game store last night with my brother and his girlfriend, and we went to dinner after, and I bought 2 games for the PS3. Neither one I have played, but they both looked pretty good. I got this copy of Final Fantasy Lightning Returns, and you know what's funny is they had 13 and 13-2, but they had them on the 360, and in my head, I wanted to get all... if I was going to get Lightning Returns for the PS3, I wanted to get all 3 of them for the PS3.
You made the right choice.
Okay, and then the second game I bought is Star Ocean: The Last Hope International.
That's a good one.
Okay. Also,
enjoyed
hello, Omen.
Wasn't one of my favorites, but I did.
Yo, what's up, Omen?
Hey, how y'all doing?
Good, buddy. How you doing?
I'm been good. Just got off from work.
Nice. How was work?
It was lovely today, actually.
Nice.
It was smooth sailing.
Yeah, work was good for me yesterday. My boss let me fucking leave at noon on,
That is
on a
good.
Friday. Fuck yeah, dude. It was
They
great.
let me leave it too because it was my birthday and it was Friday, and I was like, "Deuces, guys, I'm out of here."
Fuck yeah, dude. By the way, I know I wrote you last night, but happy birthday again, dude.
Thank you.
Okay. So, where are we putting X2? Everybody give their honest opinion.
X2 is an A for me.
An A?
Yeah.
But you
I
said you
adored
hated
X2.
it.
Oh, X2. I was thinking of 13-2. Sorry. I got mixed up because we were talking about 13. X2 is a fucking F.
I'll give it a D.
Ange really hates it. I'm being nice and giving it a solid C.
I
That's
wouldn't
the
need
highest
a
I can go.
manual for it to wipe my ass. Okay.
Oh my god.
All right, Mel, let's hear yours.
C is fair. I'll accept C, and only because it was difficult. It was one of those games that was difficult to put down and come back to because you couldn't remember where you were.
Okay,
D.
and then gave it a D. Matt, what are you gonna give it?
Abstain.
D.
I abstain. I didn't play any after Final Fantasy VIII. I was so pissed off at the Final Fantasy franchise. I didn't touch one until 15.
You need to play 9.
Yeah, I heard
You
9.
do.
I heard 9 is really good, dude.
You need to play 9. When the remake
Think-
comes out, you'll play 9. Like,
will I
seriously.
Okay.
You will.
All right, so
Alright,
X2 has an F, multiple D's, and 2 C's, so it's gonna go in the D category.
That
Please.
is so fucking rude.
Like, I'm sorry. I'd
Hold
rather
on.
get a
Truth.
blowjob from a
Hold on.
cactus.
I can't in the right mind put that with Resident Evil Outbreak.
Is it?
It's not D tier, it's C tier.
No, it's not.
No, it
It's
really
it is not as bad as Outbreak.
Yeah, it really is.
Wow.
It really, really is. Like it really is.
No,
Like,
Mel, I
Final
sided with
Fantasy
you.
for the after years is better than that game. And
Jesus.
that hurts me to say that.
I'm just saying, Mel, I sided with you.
All right,
Thank you, Majin.
let's put up a good RPG. Dragon Quest 8.
Never played.
B. Actually, no, A. I'm gonna go with
A.
A for that one. Yeah,
Didn't play.
I played it.
Go
It was
with A.
good. Yeah,
Okay.
not S, but A.
Alrighty. Angel, give us the next game.
Oh, geez. I had it and now I've lost. Let's do Armored Core 2.
D tier.
Solid choice. B tier.
Solid
I would-
D.
Did you say solid D?
Yes. Fuck mech games. They're all trash.
Wow. That is an A tier game for me.
Yeah.
I absolutely, this one in particular, and there could be some nostalgia goggles there. I'll admit that because I played this. I was in the 6th grade, and I played this with some of my best friends, and we did the controller pass and just played the fuck out of this. So maybe there's some nostalgia goggles there, but I love this game.
This one's 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I played 4, and 4 was an A for me. So, I mean, B sounds pretty good for a previous version of the same franchise.
I'd rather do 3 playthroughs of Final Fantasy X too.
Well, You're
Okay.
just wrong. So
And you should stream it.
And you're
You should
just
do
a
that
rude
for-
cunt.
You should do that for charity.
not coming from you. Wow.
God,
Damn.
you too. That's driving me nuts.
I know it's not my turn, but I do have to get ready for birthday dinner. So I just want to put it out there that I don't care where anybody puts any GTA game, but we're just putting it out there now that San Andreas is the best one of all of the franchise, and so it should be rated as such on the tier list. So I expect to see that when I
Okay,
review.
don't hold your
She's
breath.
gonna check.
It is.
Don't hold your breath. Sorry.
Okay. Well, I'll just grab it right now then. Grand Theft Auto, San
You
Andreas,
bastard.
San Andreas is
S.
Yeah.
And
I
then,
agree with
as
that.
far as any of the
That's
other
fair.
ones, as long as they're not higher than that, then they're fine wherever you guys put them.
Me,
sorry. Vice City is better for me. I
yeah,
prefer
and,
Vice City.
and
Well,
me,
I would
Vice City
pick-
was my first one.
I would put
You know-
both of them at S tier.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I would put Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, and San Andreas in S tier. I loved all 3 of them
I
equally.
can't
Yeah.
I
disagree.
got bored of San Andreas, so I don't know.
Like I liked
Like, I
Grand,
got
Grand
bored.
Theft Auto 3 was the first game I rented from Blockbuster when I first got my PS1 or PS2. And I fucking love 3, Vice City, and San Andreas. I never played the PSP ports, the Vice City
Liberty City Story.
Liberty
yes.
City Stories and Vice City Stories. I never actually played those. But dude, Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, and San Andreas are all S tier for me. I think they're fucking awesome.
You got a
They are
PSP
good games.
I don't have one anymore. No.
I was gonna say I can just give you Liberty City Stories and Vice City Stories for it.
Dude, you know what though? I do have a copy of Liberty City Stories for PS2 that I got. I just haven't played it.
Oh yeah, they did make ports of it
Mhm.
to
Yeah.
the PS2. I remember
They
that.
did.
Yeah.
Yep.
On that note, guys, have a good evening. Well, and the one lady in the room.
Where are you
Once I
going?
leave.
Good night.
You going on a dinner date?
Enjoy your birthday dinner.
No, it's my sister's birthday.
Oh,
So
is
you should say
Jamie's
happy
birthday? Is it her actual birthday's today?
No, it was on like Tuesday, but we're celebrating tonight.
Where are you guys gonna go eat?
I'm making dinner.
Ooh, what are you making?
That's why I have to go prepare now.
What are you making?
She wanted breakfast for dinner, so we're making the cast iron gravy with homemade biscuits and eggs and bacon and stuff.
Ooh, fuck, that sounds
Damn.
fucking good, dude.
Well,
Send
you know
pictures.
how I cook my stuff. Yeah.
All right, well,
But I'll still be watching, and I'll chime in and chat every once in a while if I see you guys making a horrible decision.
yeah, sounds good, Mel. Love you.
Love you. Bye.
Bye. Okay, so, whose turn is it for a game?
Do you believe that makes it Ange?
Ange, go ahead, buddy.
Oh God. Okay. Off in my own little world, wasn't paying attention. Fuck it. Just put Rogue Galaxy up there.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good one. That is a
solid A.
fucking awesome game.
It was fun. It was different. It was a solid A.
Yeah, I can agree with that for sure. It's super fun. I love the fucking live action combat in it.
Another PS4 port of it that's sitting on my hard drive that I haven't played yet.
Yeah, I just installed it on my PS4 earlier today, actually, with Dark Cloud 2.
Nice.
Yep.
Oh, where the fuck? God damn. There's
I
just
know I saw it.
I did too.
Ocom.
Where the fuck are you, bitch?
Hey, Omen.
Yo, what's up, buddy?
There's a link in the chat here in this Discord for the tier list if you want to start looking, because
Yeah.
it's a long list.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Okay.
It's going through.
The big
Oh,
ass.
but you can
fucking
go
list.
through it at your own leisure there as well if you want to see it.
Where's
Here,
that
I'll,
at?
I'll do it. I got you.
Dude, I know I saw Rogue Galaxy. Like, dude, this.
Just scroll up a little bit and you'll see it.
There it is. Got it. Rogue Galaxy. Found it. Yeah, I say it's a solid A for sure. Good game. All right. Who's next? Haley or?
Yeah, we'll just go that way. Yeah.
Yeah, Haley.
I'm tapped out. Those are all the games I know.
Majin.
He dead.
Matt.
Way of the Samurai.
Ooh, one or two.
The first one.
You know, that was one I saw recently at a retro gaming store. They had the first one and the second one. What does that game play like if you were to compare it to anything?
Ghost of Tsushima before graphics were good.
Yeah, the sword styles definitely matter in this one.
Yeah.
on all the way of the samurai games, it's literally an open world game where you can have. It has a whole bunch of different endings. Hell, I think one of the endings in the first one, I know it's in the third one, but in the first one, I think you can just literally walk away.
Yep.
You like roll into town, you look at all this, be like, fuck all that, and walk away, and
just,
boom, you got an ending.
Yes, that's correct.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it's almost a simulation. It's an open world simulation-y
samurai game.
Live action combat or turn based?
Live action.
Live action.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'd give it an A.
It's an A tier game. I remember playing that with one of my really close friends.
It gives you a lot of freedom. Yeah, it's absolutely full of freedom. You can work with like one of the 3 different factions, or you can work for yourself. Buttload of different endings and lots of unlockables. It was great.
I can't fucking find this piece of shit fucking game. God damn it.
I think it's down further. Hold on, let me find it.
I'm at the bottom.
It's not like I've seen it on here at least twice. I've looked at it. Where?
Yeah, it has a. You're looking for a samurai silhouette.
Yeah. It's up. Yeah, keep going up, Mikey. Keep going. Keep going. You see WWE, you're getting close. And keep going.
Okay.
Hold on. I don't know why. Oh, there. Isn't that it right there? No, where did it go? It's right here. Find Wild Arms, and it's right there. Okay.
I got Way of the Samurai right here.
There you go.
What's funny is I was thinking about reinstalling Katana Kami the other day.
Nice.
And what did we put Way of the Samurai at? A?
A. Solid A.
Okay. All right. Okay, after Matt, it's gonna go Omen. Give us a PS2 game.
PS2 game you loved.
Well, Twisted Metal Black.
I knew it. I knew you were
S-tier.
gonna do that one.
He knew it.
I knew you were gonna do that. Now,
Fucking S
Omen,
tier.
because I know you haven't. I don't think you've ever done one of these with us. You do get a God tier. You get one God tier, and that no one gets to argue with you. It's just the best PS2 game you ever played. So just keep that in mind, and that can be this game. Down, Mikey.
I mean, we can argue with you, but we can't change the thing.
We can't change it, yeah.
It's actually in T this time. It's not one of the weird ones.
Oh, and you know Twisted Metal Head On?
Oh yeah.
That was a PSP port.
Yes.
That is true.
And there's maps in that game that were unused in Twisted Metal Black.
That is true.
Really? I didn't know that.
There were certain maps that they did not put into Twisted Metal Black that ended up making it into Head On for the PS2 port.
I got one. Rumble Racing. That was pretty fun right there.
Okay. So where are we putting Twisted Metal?
Twisted Metal
I
Black?
say S.
I said S. It's the fucking, in my opinion, it's the best Twisted Metal game ever made. I think it's fucking amazing.
Second best in my world, but we already talked about that.
All right. Oh, I guess it's mine. Oh fuck. Dude, there's just so many. Oh, you know what? This one's great to me. This was Red Dead before Red Dead. Gun.
Oh yeah.
No, what? Red Dead
Gun.
Yeah, that is the gun before Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's Red Dead Revolver, right? But but Gun was better. Gun was the shit.
It was, but I mean, you want to talk about before?
Yeah, Gun was the shit. To me,
what'd you think of it, Omen?
I think it's an A.
Where would you rank Gun?
I think it's
A.
a solid A for sure.
Yeah, A. Cause I didn't get the chance to buy that game. My friend came over and he brought it over, and I got to play it with him that night, and I thought it was an awesome game. I just never got my hands on it.
Okay.
Has anybody else played Gun?
I have. It's an A tier game.
Don't do shooters on a console. Sorry.
That's fair.
All right, Angel.
I'm gonna do Desgaia.
Okay, the 1st one.
The first one.
Slam dunk.
Is it DIS or DES?
I.
Just go to the D and feel around. You'll find it.
Yeah. Next to Disgaea 2.
I need to play more of the newest one.
Yeah, I need to get the new one.
Put that on my stream docket for this week.
I think it's Gaia.
Found it.
Okay. This is an S tier game.
What kind of a game is it?
Tactical RPG.
That means it's a fucking D.
Your mom's a D.
My mom likes the D. That's how I got here.
I'd say at least once.
At least, well, twice, because my brother.
You just have no taste in games, Mikey. It's fine.
It's
fine.
an S tier.
Anyway.
It's an S tier game.
All right, S it is. All right,
It's an S tier. It's a legend.
It is.
Ange, your turn.
Oh yeah, right. Romance of the Three Kingdoms 8. Actually, you can put all of them on there. They'll probably all sit between an A and a B.
See, now we're starting to go with the easy pickings, I feel. We all avoided them as long as we could.
Yep.
Yep.
Because it's easier to go with, the ones that make you think.
Well, there are games that we have that we love deep in our hearts, and those are the weird ones. And then there's the stuff that the obvious picks.
Yeah.
Our list has a lot of love in it.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, the romance games and the Nobunaga Ambition and those ones are kind of niche anyway. Outside of Asia.
I found Romance 6. Or no, was that 6? No, 11. That's 11. Romance 11.
Yeah, all the way to 6 to 11 are all on there.
Yeah, but 11 is off on its own. I'm trying to find the rest of them because I saw them earlier. I think
They might be all the way at the bottom.
Yeah.
Because it keeps doing that.
Yeah, I saw them earlier. Fuck me.
Didn't we go over this already?
Yeah, no, I don't want to fuck you.
Yeah, good.
You're not my type.
I would hope not.
Why not? You're allowed to feel pretty, Angel.
Oh, he's pretty. He's just not my type.
It's nothing about me, trust me.
Someone thinks you're fuckable.
I have 2 kids. I'd hope so.
I love y'all guys so much.
Where the fuck are these goddamn fucking games?
I don't see them either. I'm looking through the whole
I swear
list.
to God, I saw them.
I saw them earlier, but I cannot fucking find them now.
You're not the only one. I looked at a game that I saw I played before, and I can't even find it now.
Here's Unlimited Saga. I have that game.
That was not bad.
I'm gonna go get a little more on Omen's level. I'll be right back.
Is Omen high?
Most likely.
I would almost guarantee it.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I am.
I'm about to get there.
He's like, yeah, I am. God damn it. Fuck this game, dude.
It's all right, Mikey. Don't worry about it. Just go with the one that you found.
Okay, Romance 11, and we'll just make that all of them. And do you want it to be an A or B?
Put it in A.
Okay.
I love the romance games.
Are they? What kind of games are they?
They're strategy, grand,
Okay.
almost grand strategy.
Like
Wonderful games.
like Civ games or?
Yeah, they're simulationist. Not 4X, but definitely in that era.
Okay.
Kind of, but not really. There's not. You don't build. You don't build like technology through eras. It's more like just you build your army, you take over cities, and build up your kingdom and try to take over all of China.
Okay.
Kind of like Total War.
Yep.
But not as deep.
All right.
Yeah.
Majin, you there? Give me one.
Yeah. Let's see. SmackDown, just bring it. The best of all wrestling games ever.
It was.
Hard disagree, but it was good.
It was a good game.
Just Bring It was the first actual good one.
Such a hard disagree.
I really I like WrestleMania 2000 for the N64.
WrestleMania 2000 for the N64 is the pinnacle.
That game was amazing.
See, I 100% say Just Bring It is better at a solid B tier because it's nowhere anywhere above that.
And I really liked WCW Thunder for the PS1 a lot too.
I played the first SmackDown on the PS1, and that one was pretty good. It was a little arcadey, but the story campaign was worth.
Yo, what's up, Icy Bird? Welcome in. How you doing?
I tried to scroll down to see the games we've ranked, and I was like, why won't it? Oh yeah, I'm not in control of this.
Yeah, I know. I've tried to do that 100 times.
Then I don't feel so bad.
All right, Matt, give us another one.
Fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna go for one that's probably kind of obvious. Zone of the Enders.
Ooh, it's a good one though.
Yes, it is.
Zone of the Enders with a Z?
Yeah, with a Z. It's
isn't that Kojima?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
I've never played
remember
it.
this.
Played the shit out of it.
It was good.
It was really good. Did you know
what
they
a story?
They have a collection of that and the sequel on PS4 now.
Do they really?
Yep,
ooh.
It's been on my list.
That might get added to my list.
Yeah, I just know it's gonna take. It's gonna suck me out. It's gonna suck me.
I'm sorry.
I have seen this game before. The cover of it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Which one is it though? There's two Zone of Enders here. Is it the one with the?
I would go with the first one, the one without the. Yeah.
Yeah, the one without the surname. So it's just Zone of the Enders.
Yep. I'm gonna have to. I want to put it on S tier because it is that good. It's not long, but my God, is it an experience?
Yes, but it's just. I have to tell this with everyone with these. I have to give this caveat. It is a Kojima game, so get ready for things to get kind of weird.
Yep.
So
I mean, arguably pretty tame compared to some of the shit that I've.
Yes.
I haven't played the Metal Gear Solid games outside of the first one.
Oh, those get real weird.
Yeah, and I've heard, but this one it gets weird, but like it's well within acceptable limits. I enjoyed the shit out of it.
I would put it as an A.
Matt, where did you have it at?
I was about to put it on S, but you know, it's really good. That's the problem. Like,
it is good.
You know, throw it in A just to keep people happy. Don't want S tier to get too crowded.
Yeah.
S and A are super crowded already.
But It's
that's because we
PlayStation
all
2.
have-
There's a reason for that.
We need
Yeah.
we need to pick some more dog shit games. We don't even have an F game yet.
I mean, we do, but no one would agree with us.
Exactly.
What game is it? Oh, what game is it?
I think he's referring to Final Fantasy X.
Oh, Final Fantasy
Yeah.
X too?
Yeah.
Fuck it, we're gonna put it in there. Mel's not here.
God.
All right.
So okay. You want one? I'll give you an F tier right fucking now.
Go ahead.
Dark Watch, Curse of the West.
Oh, really?
What is that?
You don't like Dark Watch?
It played like shit, dude.
Okay.
I don't even know what this is.
Yep. If
I know what it is based on the cover, but I don't remember the game.
The fucking
It's right there.
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
a reason why. Yeah.
I saw this last night at the
It's a-
retro game store. I almost
It has
bought
a
it.
cool. It has a cool ass. I mean, you look at the. You look at the title of it, and you're looking at the picture, and you're like, "Hot damn, this is gonna be twin shooting awesomeness." And you play it, and it's like,
It's like the RIPD2 of PS2 games.
"Yep,
Wow.
What's RIPD 2?
Well, you've seen RIPD, right? You know, with Ryan Reynolds.
Super. It was a good movie. I've seen it.
I
Yeah.
don't know if
It was
I've
like
seen-
Men in Black with ghosts.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think I ever got to watch that one.
Cool. They released a sequel. You should never watch it.
I didn't
The
know they
sequel
released a
wasn't that bad.
sequel.
I enjoyed
Dude,
the sequel.
but the sequel is so
It was
bad.
stupid, but it was funny.
God.
Was Ryan Reynolds in the sequel
It
too?
was a
No,
fun
he was
time
not.
bored- It's a good movie for when you're bored and you need something in the background. On
Yeah,
Netflix.
you watch
Didn't
3
see that.
seconds of it throughout the whole movie, and it's like, oh, it's not a bad movie.
Oh, I watched the whole fucking thing. I had a fun time.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm not super
But
particular
this is
about
Ants we're talking about.
oh,
It doesn't take much to make me happy.
Exactly.
All right. So who's next? Was it Omen?
Omen.
Yeah.
Omen.
Me?
Yeah.
All right, I got one. Fur Fighters.
What is it?
Fur
Fur.
Fighter.
FUR Fighters.
Fighters.
Fur Fighters.
Okay. I don't think I've ever heard of that.
I never even heard of this one, so
Fur Fighters.
I see it. I found it. Find Futurama and Full Metal Alchemist.
Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay. I've never played it. It's by Acclaim. Okay.
Yeah, Acclaim. That's correct.
I never played this game.
I played it. I played it actually. I played it with it's funny because it's fun to play with your friends, but I didn't really have too many friends growing up, so I had my parents. Luckily, they came in my room and slaughtered them. Sorry.
So,
Fantastic.
so what
Yeah,
was,
that's a fighter, right?
Yeah, it's a fighting game, right?
Yeah, it's like a shooting game, but all you gotta do is just hold like the R1 button, and it locks onto them, and you push. I think what is it? Circle, right? I don't know. I haven't played the PlayStation in a long time, but anyway, R1 locks on. I know that for sure. Then you hit circle and it shoots. That's basically all you do. You just go around.
Oh
pick
yeah,
up-
that's right. During the
It's
early
like a-
days of 3D fighting games. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
really early days.
So what would you rank it?
I only gave it a S, so I know what to pick. But if as a kid, I would say a B. But I put it as an S because of sentimental values. That's all. Because I remember
Hey,
playing that game with my
we've
parents.
we've
and
all
going
done that.
Going in on them. Sorry, I love them dearly.
Are we really gonna put that up there with Max Payne?
I've never
Hey,
played it, bro.
Did you play it? Hodgin?
No,
It's
I
a
didn't
good
shop for
weird
my games at the
shooting-
AB dollar
shooting
store.
games for sure. It's kind of weird, but it was fun though because I remember getting my mom and dad to come in my room and I hook up the I think you gotta have an extension port because I did 3-player.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, you had a
It looks
multi-tap.
like the Wish
you-
version of
you gotta hit
Conker's
that
Bad
little-
Fur
you gotta
Day.
Connect the little thing and have
Okay.
like port hookups, all that. You hook up the 3 controllers and you got it's like square screen, cut in like a what is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
a piece of cut, like a
Yeah.
plus sign. And other than that, you just go at it. You just shoot. You just pick up upgrades, weapons, and ammo and stuff, and just go at it.
Hey man, if it was a game that you loved when you were a kid, we get it. We've
Oh,
all had those. Yeah.
That's most of all of our lists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, my turn. All right, one of my favorite like franchises on the PS2. I'm gonna go, and my favorite one out of all of them, I'm gonna go with Dynasty Warriors 4.
Oh wow, okay.
Good choice.
Love Dynasty Warriors. I have pretty much all of them for the PS2. Yeah, I'm gonna Dynasty Warriors 3 and 4 are probably my favorites, and I loved the Dynasty Warriors 4 Empires a lot. Because the Empires versions is the one where you could like do like a command and conquer kind of thing, like where you like take over the map and then you create your own general or whatever.
Yep.
Like that, those were great. For me, Dynasty Warriors 4, probably it's an A.
It's an A. I would agree with that. They get repetitive after a while, but they're fun as hell.
Yeah.
There's nothing like just mowing down entire armies by yourself.
Yeah, and then Lu Bu comes and kicks your fucking ass.
I've never played a Dynasty Warriors game solo.
Okay.
Every sometimes I will just bust out and go, "It's Lu Bu!"
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can only play the Empires ones nowadays though because of the strategy element. That's what sells it to me. But goddamn, is it fun?
Yeah, I just got a copy of Dynasty Warriors 9 Empires that I still have to play because I loved 8 Empires for the PS4. That was a lot of fun.
You're gonna love 9. You're gonna love 9 then.
Okay.
I bought it day one. I could not resist.
Yeah, I picked it up. I got it from a guy selling his PS4 collection for like $15.
Nice.
Yeah. I bought a couple RPGs off of him and a couple like action games. I can't remember. I got Landgrisser 1 and 2. I
think those are good.
Yes.
Yeah, they're strat or they're tactical RPGs, I believe. And then what else did I get? I got Trials of Mana.
Okay.
Whatever the PS4 one was that Ange said sucks, that I kind of agree with him. Yeah, I can't remember. Anyway, Yeah, all right. Guys, we are sitting at 3 hours and 15 fucking minutes.
I got one more if you really
I was gonna say I can do one more.
All right, we'll go through and do one more round.
Okay.
And then we'll call it because I do kind of want to just hang out with you guys and maybe like bullshit and stuff too. But it's only 5 o'clock my time, but still.
Yeah.
We'll go through one more round and then we'll call it. Angel, you go first.
Give me God of War and God of War 2.
I was just looking at them.
I gotta do it. If this is gonna be the last round, I gotta do those.
All right. God of War 1 is an A. God of War 2 is an S.
Yes, I 100% agree with you on that.
I think God of War 2 is probably the best God of War game, in my opinion.
I think 3 is better personally, but I love this series. I own all of them, and I've beaten every single. It's one of the few series where I can say, yeah, I've beaten every single one of them. That includes the offshoot PSP games. I bought my PSP to play those.
I actually have all of those on PS3 because they ported all of the PSP games onto PS3.
They did, and they were fantastic on PS3.
Yeah. There they are right there. So God of War 2 is S tier.
Well, hold on. Everybody else gets
Oh,
say a piece because I know Majin's about to fucking shit all over these, which
No, I just don't like them.
Okay.
Like God of War for me is like C tier, but I don't like that style of game.
Did you play the newer ones? Did you play those at all? The remake, the reboot, and Ragnarok?
I haven't played Ragnarok. I think I played the reboot once.
Okay, and you didn't like 2016 because it's a little polarizing.
I'm not very big on like the hack and slash and then a mild puzzle here and there.
Okay, that's fair. Anybody else want to chime in on this one?
I have no opinion.
Same.
Yeah,
not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
Omen?
About what?
About God of War 1 and 2?
I played them one or twice, and I liked them. They were good games. I really liked them. I didn't have nothing negative to say about them.
All right, so it looks like you and me, Mikey, we're gonna go A and S.
Okay. Ange, pick a good one for your last one.
Yeah, pick a.
I'm thinking.
I've been holding the God of War kind of close to the chest. I'm like, all right, if no one else picks it.
There's like 2 games that I've been waiting for fucking Majin to pick.
There's a couple I've been expecting a couple people to pick that I'm surprised haven't come up. So.
Oh, let me think. That's the problem. Is like there's a bunch of games, but it's like do we really want to talk about the same games every single time?
I mean, that's what this last one is. I feel is those games. Or these are our last picks, so why not?
Skip to somebody else and give me a second to think about it.
All right, Majin.
Guitar Hero 3.
Okay.
That's a good choice. Oh my god, that's a solid choice.
Dude, the first 3 Guitar Heroes are fucking awesome.
The third one for me is the best one in the series.
Yes. And the third one is the best.
And I like rock the 80s too.
I expect nothing less of you.
Rock the 80s was good, bro. Didn't it have well, Metallica was good too. I really like Guitar Hero Metallica because it had Slayer and shit on there.
Yes, yeah, I thoroughly despise Slayer. So
all right, where are we putting Guitar Hero 3 Legends of Rock?
S
tier. There's no other place you can put it.
See, I remember I was working for Hastings when that came out, and we had the demo unit for that in the building, and it only had one freaking game on it, or one song, and it killed me. It was Hit Me With Your Best Shot. And so everyone, for 2 months, that was the only thing you could hear in the entire store because it was so loud and we couldn't turn it down. Someone, quote unquote, may or may not have smashed the guitar finally.
Matt, what's your last one?
Oh,
we're just skipping Haley.
Haley said she's tapped out. She doesn't know any more PS2 games.
Yeah, I'm just listening.
Okay.
I mean, if she wanted to go, I would gladly.
I was gonna give her a shot at least.
I was just going off because she said she didn't know anymore.
Okay.
Fair enough. Okay. Haley Seeds. Rumble Roses.
What is that?
I've never heard of that.
It's a wrestling game.
Oh, okay.
With titties.
Sign me up. I mean, what?
Oh, I recognize the cover. Oh shit. Okay, I recognize this for sure.
Of course you do. There's titties.
Yeah,
there's titties. I mean, of course we know it.
Yeah, I mean, back in that era, there's Dead or Alive Beach Volleyball, and then there was Rumble Roses.
Hey, you are leaving out the Goth Mommy of PS2 games. Blood Rain.
Oh, Blood Rain. Yeah, Blood Rain 1 and 2.
Oh, wow.
I have those games.
That one. Okay, see the difference between Blood Rain and the 2 games we previously mentioned is that the first, the other 2 have jiggle physics all up on, and they were.
Yeah, but the other one basically molded my taste in women.
Yeah, but Blood Rain, Blood Rain, because I just literally played the first one in October for Halloween. Blood Rain has jiggle physics on the titties. 100%.
Oh, it does?
Yes, 100%.
Wow, I didn't remember that actually.
Yeah, but Blood Rain also took itself seriously.
No, and and the reason. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
No. I want to hear what you have to say before I.
Well, no. The reason I remember was because in the very beginning, you're doing the tutorial part in Blood Rain 1, and this one vampire chick or whatever is like leading you through the tutorial. And she's wearing next to nothing, and every time she moves, her tits like jiggle all up and down across the fucking screen, like unnecessarily. Like, yeah, because like I remember because my wife made a comment. She's like, "Really? Is that like necessary?" I go, "Of course it is."
Yes, it is.
Yeah. It's like
100% necessary.
Like, dude, you got to remember, babe, we were 12 when this came out. Like,
that was the most important part of the story.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Rumble Roses, where are we putting that?
Rumble Roses. As much as I would love to give it the D, I'm gonna have to say it's a solid C. It was a good wrestling game. Okay. Not great, not terrible. It was firmly mid-tier, but the art was very artistic.
Artistic.
Yes.
Very, very artistic.
How very
Yes.
politically correct of you, Matt.
Yes, the art style was very titties.
Okay.
And by the way, Majin, I'm kind of sad because there was literally 1 or 2 games that I thought you would have picked.
I mean, I could have picked a lot, but I tried to not be basic.
I know.
Yeah, we tried really hard to not
I
pick
know.
the games we've talked about 100 times.
I know. So,
I
Omen,
don't know, maybe
what's
I was thinking about Blood, just to go hit Blood Rain a second. I don't know. When I think of Blood Rain, I don't think, yeah, the titties were nice and all, but I think more about the blood and viscera and
It's a good
sneaking around and
game.
murdering the shit. Yeah, it was a great game.
Yeah.
Don't those two things coincide?
I mean,
yeah.
apparently.
Well, I'm gonna say like the 3 games that just I don't know remind me of each other so much was like Blood Rain, and then Soul Reaver, and then like Legacy of Kain. Like those.
I actually thought about doing Legacy of Kain. That was on my list.
Because there's
was that a PS2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
there was one.
There's 2.
Oh.
There's 2.
Yeah.
Is there 2 legacies?
So there's Legacy of Kain, Blood Omen 2, and then there's Legacy of Kain Defiance.
Yeah.
And
also, there's Soul Reaver 2.
And there's Soul Reaver 2.
Oh God.
Yeah, it was not good.
I was so pissed off at the end of the first one because I played it on the Dreamcast, and I played it. I was super happy. I got to that one point where things were about to get serious. It says "to be continued" and I almost busted a controller.
I respect that.
You guys didn't like Soul Reaver 2?
It wasn't that great.
It was a disappointment. I thought it could have been a lot better. I expected it to be a lot better.
Yeah.
After playing the first one.
Yeah.
All right, Omen, what's your last game?
A different game besides the one I called out earlier, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you want to know my very first PS2 game I ever played when I got my very first
do it.
PS2?
Yeah, what is it?
It was called Wild Wild Racing.
Wild Wild Racing.
Oh my lord.
That's a
Oh,
W,
yeah.
which means it's towards the bottom.
Yep.
Thanks, Matt.
Wow. Yeah. Except that then half the time they're not.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we don't want to let Mikey think that because we want to kind of play on the fact that he can't spell.
I mean, there is that too.
I mean, I also had a public school education, so I understand.
I had an education period, so
Fuck.
I can't imagine not being able to spell.
I see it. It is on the list. It's right after Wild Arms. You're right there, Mikey.
Which I would have picked one of the
up and
Wild
to the
Arms
left.
games, but I only played the ones on the PS1.
Apparently, they made like 5 of them, which
Yeah.
is actually more disappointing than
5 of what?
Right above World Poker. There you go. There it is.
What did they make 5 of?
Wild Arms.
Wild Arms.
What kind of game is that?
RPG.
It's an RPG.
Turn-based?
Oh my god.
Turn based.
Yes. Yep. That's why we didn't. Well, that's why I've never suggested it to you. But the intro to the first one, I will still whistle that sometimes because it is that infectious.
I loved Wild Arms 3.
Okay, so
I enjoy Wild Arms 1 and 2.
Omen, where do you want to put Wild Wild Racing at?
Well, if you want to say only S because this was the first game I got to play on the PS2 when I first got my PS2 at the time.
But was it good though? Did you like it?
Well, at first learning it was kind of hard, but the more as I played it, I got better at it.
Yeah.
I would say, if you like racing games, I would say either between A or B.
Okay.
Drop it to A. We'll put it in A.
Okay. All right, and since I'm going last, I'm just gonna rapid fire a couple.
Okay.
Well,
a couple. We'll do it.
Yeah, just really
Just
quickly.
to end out.
Yep. We are gonna. Okay, first one. Silent Hill 2.
S.
A tier.
S.
S tier all day long.
S. What do you think, Majin?
I say A tier, but S is appropriate also.
Okay. Next up, I'm gonna throw in Burnout Revenge.
Ooh, that's
That's a great fucking game, dude.
Yes. A or an S. A or an S.
Yes.
All right, I'll say A. Okay.
Do me a favor. We had a request in chat also for Star Wars Battlefront.
Oh, Battlefront 1 and 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
Battlefront 2 is an S, 1 is an A.
Agreed. All day long.
Battlefront's amazing.
Love those games. I actually, when they turned the servers back on, I played the shit out of them again.
I'm gonna go with F tier because there's only one return, and it is of the King.
They didn't even had a Battlefront game for PSP.
Is that from Clerks? Is that a Clerks reference?
Yes, it is, and it is a valid reference. I fucking hate Star Wars.
Well played, sir.
Fuck, I love
Well
Clerks.
played.
Oh man. Star Wars. Okay, let me scroll down to Star Wars.
We also had a request for Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
That's a good game.
Also, very good game. That's an A for me all day long. See if anybody.
It kind of floats between A and B, depending on if you're playing it with other people.
Okay, Marvel Ultimate Alliance is going A tier. Is that what we said? Okay, I'm gonna throw one up there. It's considered one of the greatest fighting games of all time. Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Oh.
That's an S tier fighting game, dude.
Yeah, it is.
It was good on the Dreamcast, the Xbox, and the fucking PlayStation 2.
I played it on Dreamcast, so I'm gonna have to say, probably what you said then.
Yeah, S tier.
Anybody in chat want to throw a game in? We'll throw it up.
SMT, Digital Devil Saga. Series.
Yeah, that's Shin Megami Tensei Digital Devil Saga. I saw that earlier too, because there's 1 and 2 of that, right?
Correctamundo.
Yeah.
Both of them are solid A's for me.
Yes, I'd agree.
Okay,
Well,
I was gonna say
Nocturne is probably an S.
Oh, Nocturne is an S.
No, yeah,
But
we're going
not the same series.
We're going for the Digital Devil Saga stuff.
Yeah,
that's,
I know.
What about the dude with the fancy hat?
What is?
I know.
What
I'm
about?
just adding that on there.
What is Devil Summoner? 1 and 2.
No idea.
It's right next to Digital Devil Saga or whatever.
That's it. That's it. Devil. It's a long ass name. Shin Megami Tensei Digital Devil Saga.
Yeah.
Devil Summoner 1 and then 2. That's the one we're talking about.
You're talking about. Okay, but what does Devil Summoner do?
It's the same thing.
It's the same.
It's the full title.
No, I'm saying I'm looking at this list, and there is a Devil Summoner, a Devil Summoner 2, a Digital Devil Saga, and a Digital Devil Saga 2. There's 4 games here.
Son of a bitch. I have to find it on the list to figure out what the hell you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what you're talking about too.
It's to the left, and Nocturne is like in the middle.
Yes, they're all SMT games.
All 4 of
all
these.
All 4 of them are SMT games. They're just 2 different branches.
So Devil Summoner is
double
one,
branches to
and Digital Devil Saga is another.
Is a different branch, but it's still an SMT game.
Okay. So we're talking about Digital Devil Saga games. Okay, both of those are an A, is what we're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say an A. For the other 2 too. Those would all be A. All A's.
Oh, okay, so they're the actions. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna put those in A.
The SMT tree is kind of convoluted.
Yeah, kinda.
Okay,
Kinda.
I got one that's an offshoot. It's not your typical style for this franchise, but it was such a fucking awesome game. Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks.
I actually enjoyed it.
Never played it.
It's hella
Didn't
fun.
enjoy it.
No?
No.
Oh, I thought it was like I thought it was like a B.
See, I
It's
played
either
it-
you really like it or you don't like it at all. There's no in between with that game.
Yeah, see, I played it with my brother, and so again, it's just one of those more nostalgia sort of games. But as far as the gameplay, I would put it at a B at best.
Okay. All right.
Played it a little bit. I would also say B.
Let's go with this.
Mikey, before you do another one, hold on. There's one we need to throw in there because we discussed games based on movies and how they're normally shit.
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings, Two Towers, and Return of the King were both
S tier.
phenomenal games.
S tier.
Okay.
Like,
I didn't
we'll
play
ignore
'em.
the first one. The first one was dog shit.
Well, the
but
first-
Two Towers and Return of the King were solid.
Well, the first one was more Like it wasn't like a hack and slash. It was made by a different studio. Yeah, it was made by a completely different studio than Two Towers and Return of the King.
But they were actually phenomenal adaptations of movies in the game.
Absolutely, dude. Fucking, they're hella good games.
I would also say that the RPG they made, was it The Third Age?
The Third Age,
Third Age was really good. I can't remember what that was on though.
That was on PS2 and original Xbox. I have it on Xbox.
Yeah, it was better than it had any right to be.
Yeah.
Do me a favor, Rec. Throw one more in there for me, and throw Soul Calibur 2 up there.
Oh, that's a great fighting game.
I mean,
and Star Ocean Till the End of Time is an S tier.
That's a great.
And yeah,
I was waiting for a Star Ocean from you.
Soul Calibur 2 A tier game all day long. Love that game.
Now we're just gonna make them search forever for all these old things.
We're just gonna throw this rapid fire, boys.
I know.
How long can we go before he goes crazy?
A Wonderful Life.
Ooh, Shining Force Neo, that was fun. Shinobi for the PS2 was fun.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I haven't mentioned Tenchu. Tenchus were great.
There was two of those on there.
The only one that was good on PS2 though was Wrath of Heaven.
I'll agree with that.
The other one was not great.
Ooh,
The original was fucking phenomenal.
Tales of the Abyss and Tales of Legendia. Yeah, Wrath of Heaven is right here, and then there's Tenchu Fatal Shadows.
Yeah, Fatal Shadows was not very good.
Yeah, Fatal Shadows was made by Sega or published by Sega, and then Wrath of Heaven was published by Activision.
Why Sega has died.
Oh, you know what's a random movie game that I thought was fun was Van Helsing with Hugh Jackman.
Really?
Yeah.
I never played it, but I love the movie.
It was a pretty good game.
It was also a pretty fun game.
Tony Hawk Underground is S tier.
Oh, that is an S tier. We're just rattling these off, guys, so I don't have to keep dragging, so we can go kind of quickly through the list. But
also Twisted Metal Black is S tier.
Twisted Metal Black is S tier. Oh, The Warriors was a fun game.
It was.
The Warriors was good by Rockstar. That's a good one.
13. 13's another A tier game for me. I love that one.
Oh, True
Crimes.
LA. Yeah, Streets of LA was good.
New York City was not that good. Streets of LA was very good.
Rule of Rose would be an A tier.
Rule of Rose, yeah, that's a fucking $750 game.
X-Men Origins Wolverine game.
No, I'm just saying Rule of Rose is literally the second most expensive PlayStation 2, and Kuon is number 1.
Fuck.
Yeah, we watched your buddy buy them.
Yeah, my buddy bought both of them from my other buddy that owns a game store. He bought them both at the same time and spent like $1,400.
Yeah. There's a video on it. Go watch it, guys.
Yeah, there is a video on it.
Yes, I'm going to shamelessly plug your channel for you.
Wait, okay, Ange, I gotta, or not Ange, Majin, I gotta ask you. So, I did not mind any of the Lord of the Rings games, right? So, Lord of the Rings 1, I know it wasn't as good as 2 and 3. It was kind of slow and nowhere near as good.
Yeah.
And then you had the turn-based one, the Third Age. But what did you think of? What did you think of the Hobbit game?
It was okay. It felt like a Lego game to me, in all honesty.
Yeah, it's just a little cute.
It was a very
platformer,
kid-friendly, like cute game.
Yeah, I have that one on
probably GameCube.
Xbox. I think it was a multi-plat. I think it was on all three. Okay.
We didn't bring up another series I love, which is Red Faction.
I've never played that.
I only ever played 2 Lord of the Rings games: Return to Moria and the one on NES.
Oh wow! There was also a Lord of the Rings game on Super Nintendo too.
Yeah,
Wow.
I think I might have played that one, but I can't remember.
Ooh, here's a hidden gem. This one's so much fun. Spartan Total Warrior. That was a great game. That was a lot of
You
fun.
were going to talk about Second Sight.
I thought he was going to say Simpsons Hit and Run because it was phenomenal.
That's a great
Yeah,
game too.
I'm surprised that name didn't actually come up.
Simpsons.
It was on my list.
Oh, Sly Cooper 1, 2, and 3. What do you guys
Sly
think?
was
I mean,
Sly was
Metal
dope.
Gear Solid
2 and 3.
2 and 3.
Yep, those were good. Sons of
Prince of
Liberty
Persia.
and Snake Eater. Oh, all 3 Prince of Persias. But I really liked the second one, The Warrior Within, because it was kind of gruesome compared to the other 2, I
It
think.
was dark.
Yeah.
It was way darker.
Yeah,
Jack and Daxter, the Jack and Daxter series.
those are great.
Onimusha.
Oh,
Mikey.
all 4
I don't know why.
Onimusha.
Yeah.
For the
Oh.
record, I've been meaning to tell you, they made a Netflix anime about that.
About Onimusha?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It released like a week and a half ago.
Is it called Onimusha?
Yes.
Oh fuck, I'm watching that shit. That's one of my favorite franchises on the PS2.
Blue-Eyed Samurai is actually really
Blue-Eyed Samurai is so good. One of my friends turned me on to that the other day, and it is phenomenal.
Oh well, if we're talking,
it's not my favorite for this current season of anime, but it's pretty good.
If we're talking about Capcom games franchises like Onimusha and Resident Evil, we can't forget Devil May Cry either. Except Devil May Cry 2.
Devil May kick my ass.
We can forget Devil May Cry 2 existed.
Hold on, I have to see what 2 looks like.
2 sucked. It was the worst one.
Yeah. I just have to see the cover to remember it.
1 and 3 were good.
Okay, yeah, 2 was terrible.
Oh, let's not forget another really great RPG by Atlas, Odin Sphere.
Yes.
Yeah, that one was pretty good.
Odin Sphere, and then you
also
have
a game with some magnificent cities.
Well, I mean, that's when Atlas was publishing.
Oh, dude,
games.
Dude, Odin Sphere, and then I know it's not on PS2, but Dragon's Crown, great game.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
that tracks of land.
All right, here's another good one. Okami.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Okage, the Shadow King.
I actually do remember that one.
For a
NFL
guy
Blitz.
who was wrapping up
for-
stream, he seems to be going really
yeah,
hard.
NFL Blitz and NFL Street.
Yep.
The
Bully.
best football games ever released.
Both great. NFL Blitz the League was awesome. You could see their bones break and shit, and then you could dope them up with steroids and shit.
NBA Ballers was my favorite
dude.
basketball game.
NBA Ballers had Stephon Marbury on the fucking cover, dude. Like
It was so good.
It was so good. You could buy like a house and like chains and shit. Like
Yeah.
Don't forget about Bully. Can't forget about Bully.
Bully was good.
Yeah,
Dirge of Cerberus. That was another one I was going to bring up.
That's a good one.
Destroy All Humans.
Oh, Destroy All Humans 1 and 2.
Yeah, 1 and 2.
Oh, Maximo. Maximo 1 and 2.
Maximo was good.
Legends of Wrestling, where you could be the Ultimate Warrior.
Yep. I don't know. That one didn't play. That one didn't control as good as the other ones, though.
No, it really didn't. I just liked that the Ultimate Warrior was in it.
Oh yeah, no, it was.
It was enough to make me play it.
Ico.
Yeah, that's why I bought it too.
Oh, Shadow of the Colossus.
Yep, and Ico.
Yeah.
Half-Life.
Yeah. Guilty Gear.
I was trying not to say Half-Life because I felt that was cheating. And again, shooter on a console. No, I bought that on PC. That's why I have a Steam account. Team Fortress Classic.
Evil Dead, Fistful of Boomstick.
Yes.
Yeah, the two Evil Dead games are better than they have any right to be.
100%.
Kessen 3 specifically is real good.
I have a Kessen game. I can't remember which one I have though. Oh, the Dot Hack franchise.
Oh,
Never played it. I have it on Steam.
Oh, so good.
Somebody gave it to me. Still haven't played it.
There's a bunch.
What are you gonna say, Omen?
So
it's
SOCOM.
Oh, SOCOM.
SOCOM was
Dude,
good.
okay.
Yeah.
Remember when the first SOCOM game? Remember when the first SOCOM game came out and it came with a headset and you could tell your team what to do?
Yes.
Dude, that was so fucking cool to me. Okay.
Yeah. So much for wrapping up, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
I just want to breeze through these because they're
Rapid fire.
Yeah.
So many.
Oh,
Fight
Dead
for
to
the
Rights.
God's Ear.
Dead to Rights.
Dead to Rights 1 and 2 were both. I mean, they were shooters, so it was kind of blasé. But having that dog made it real neat.
Yes.
Crimson.
That's a game I hadn't thought about in a long time.
Oh, here's an RPG that's good. Crimson Sea 2. That one was.
It was good. Did not play it.
Did not play it.
Another.
You have all of the Cabela's games that remind you of what you don't want to be in life.
Oh, you know what?
I was born and raised in Alabama. I already have that drilled into my mind.
Exactly.
Okay, but I really liked Cabela's Dangerous Hunts, the first one, when you could kill like bears and lions and shit. Like that was kind of fun. All the other
This
ones.
is how you put deer pee on yourself.
Oh yeah, Breath of Fire, Dragon's Quarter.
I'm gonna bring up a weird one. The Buffy game was better.
It was
than
actually pretty good.
I
I
heard
have
that
that on
game was
GameCube
good.
actually.
Yeah. Fun fact on that one: they got all the voice actors except for fucking Buffy.
Yep.
She
Yeah,
refused.
'cause she's a cunt.
She's.
Oh, here's
kind
the
of a
Buffy
Madonna.
game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ark the Lad.
Oh, the Bard's Tale game.
Ark the Lad was fun.
Oh, Bard's Tale. Yeah, right here.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, it was. I bought it because I'm old man. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember those games. I played it and it's like, oh, it's like I'm playing the Princess Bride, but Bard's Tale-ified. Okay, fair enough.
Ooh, Clock Tower 3.
Oh,
Mm.
oh. I need to play the Clock Tower series, Something Fierce, but I want to start at the beginning.
Cold Fear, which was basically Resident Evil on a boat.
Yep.
Pretty much.
Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2.
Yes.
Decent, but not as good as the first one.
Then you got Orphan, which was another RPG.
Yeah, I remember playing that.
Primal, which was like their attempt at making a Dino Crisis like game, and it failed miserably.
And we get a new Dino Crisis.
Anytime.
I mean, I would love one.
Anytime.
Give me a Resident Evil 4 style Dino Crisis. That way we
Give
get the
me
best
a
of both
Resident
worlds.
Evil. Let me have like giant fucking dinosaurs, and that's all I care about.
State of
Exoprimal?
Emergency.
Yeah. Did you play that new game that came out a little while ago?
Exoprimal?
Yeah, was it that?
I mean, yeah.
It was the one that we were playing.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
looked at it,
Okay,
and then I
yeah.
never played it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the hell out of it.
I should go back to it. Play it.
I should too.
I should see what they've introduced since I beat
That's
the storyline, and then it's like,
same.
It's the Savage Garden runs, and I think right now they're doing the Street Fighter crossover.
Also, Toy Story 3.
Toy
a
Story
phenomenal
3
game.
is so much better than it has any right to be once again.
Yeah,
Like,
the
that
Disney
game does
games were
not-
always good back then.
It does not deserve to be that good. It shouldn't be that good, but
they're
fuck
fun.
all it is.
You know, I'm gonna ask you guys about a game because I bet one of you guys have played it, and I never did.
What?
50 Cent Bulletproof.
It was actually pretty good.
Isn't it? It's just like it's like a true
Oh, I
crime
played that one.
or a dead
Yeah.
or a Dead to Rights
Max Payne,
or
Max Payne, more like a Max Payne game.
yeah, it's kind
Okay.
it's kind of like if you like games like Max Payne, Dead to Rights, fucking all that shit, you'll like it. This
Shit, I
game,
would've liked that.
this game at the top, 25 to Life, was that like a GTA clone? It
I
looked.
don't know.
I
No,
remember.
I don't know.
I think I played it. I remember the cover. I think it's like a GTA or a Saints
Oh,
Row
I kinda
clone,
like-
but I can't remember.
Also, Rock Band is S tier. Also,
I thought you were talking
Oh,
about
yeah.
Ride or Die for a second, but 25 to Life. It's like a Saints Row clone.
Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. Or State of Emergency. I don't know if you guys remember that one.
Vaguely.
I do.
Vaguely.
Speaking of games that deserve to go into the D tier, Alone in the Dark.
You didn't-
Oh,
Pretty bad.
You didn't like
It-
Alone in the Dark?
Pretty
Not
bad.
that one.
Not that one, no. Like,
Is this
no,
the first one?
No,
It-
God, no. The first one
No,
was.
it's a PS2 one. The original 3, was it 3 that came out on PC?
PC.
Yeah, with they had a total of 20 polygons, and by God, did they use them?
Every single one, and they used them phenomenally.
Wait, so which one?
Surprisingly well.
Which one is the one that just came out? Alone in the Dark 2, right?
There is not one that just came out.
Alan Wake 2.
That's
Oh,
Alan
I'm
Wake
thinking-
2.
I'm
Think of Alan
sorry.
Wake 2.
I'm
Alan
thinking.
Wake
Yeah,
2
I'm thinking
is
of the.
phenomenal.
I'm thinking of Alan Wake because didn't they just do a? Didn't they do right before Alan Wake 2 a remaster of the original Alan Wake?
Yes,
Yes,
that's
they did.
correct.
I'm sorry, that's what I'm thinking of. Not Alone in the Dark. My bad.
Yeah, Alone in the Dark. They haven't made a good Alone in the Dark since the originals. I'm sorry, I'll say that.
No, that's correct. A New Nightmare was okay. It wasn't great, but they just said, okay, fuck it, let's just Resident Evil this shit. And I'm like,
Which Spider-Man? Sorry.
Which
oh yeah, no,
whi-
yeah,
which
Lopez.
which Spider-Man was the one that had like the different Spider-Man on the cover? Like there was like 2 or
Uh,
3 different ones.
Shattered Dimension.
Yeah, Shattered Dimension.
Dimension.
I heard that game's awesome.
It was a lot of fun. But I played it on the Wii U, I think, or the Wii.
I was gonna say that's newer.
Okay, so that wasn't on PS2. Okay.
No. There are a couple PS2 ones. Ultimate Spider-Man. I thought there was another one, but I can't.
I felt like the movie version was on PS2.
I did too, but I,
think
don't
Spider-Man
see it.
2, right?
I don't.
I don't remember.
No, that was on
Oh,
360.
here we go. You have Ultimate.
No.
You have the Ultimate Spider-Man right here.
You have Spider-Man 3, Spider-Man, and then Spider-Man Friend or Foe.
Yeah, Friend or Foe, Spider-Man, and Spider-Man 3, and then Ultimate Spider-Man.
And then Spider-Man EX plus Alpha.
Alrighty, guys. Well, I think that we pretty much covered all we needed to cover on the PS2.
Except for the fact that Kim Possible is phenomenal.
I'm gonna dip out, guys, for a bit. I'm gonna go make dinner. So.
All right, guys. Yeah, we're gonna call it. I'll be on Discord here in a little bit if you guys are still around to hang out and stuff. But thank you guys for watching and tuning in. I appreciate it. And I will talk to you all really soon. Have a good night, everybody.